what she is made of. And she is love. This through the little thing we got going. And it will last as long as our hearts are beating. The woman is love. This through the little thing we got going. And it will last as long as our hearts are beating. That you just love is through the little thing we got going. And it will last as long as your heart's so beating. The this love is through the little thing we ask for better. This last
fuck. Connection to Spotify was my Spotify acting like a bitch. Yeah, you see that? Well, my Wi-Fi acting like a bitch. Like that. Just trying to rock out to the Barris B. What up, then, Top? It's been a while, man. So I want to come rock out, man. But my damn Sonos is acting up. I'm gonna have to reboot this Wi-Fi or some shit. Or unplug everything else that's attached to it. One of those motherfuckers. Yeah. What's popping with my Sonos? Oh man. Wagwan, Ari, Wagwan, sister. I'm trying to find my joint right here, just some vibes. It was playing good earlier. Cat L, you and this nigga Mike. Oh my god. When y'all folks get to beefing, y'all can hear me. Yeah, y'all can hear me. When y'all folks get to beefing on this shit, man, y'all switching up pictures and shit right now. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Let me hear it. Pressure. Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction. Major blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression. So long I've been waiting to be with you all along. I've been anticipating. The world that we kissed was breathtaking. And girl, we got a bright future in the making. Oh, when we are together, my heart feels so much better. Girl, I need you, that's no lie. Whenever that we make love, I have been that take us. And I'm so glad that I made you mine. Oh, keep that precious smile on your face. Can we give you all and say, make it worthwhile, just you and I would love the most high create. Let's start a family and make things great. That's when and how we met, girl. It's not a mistake. Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction. Make your poor blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression. Oh, I just can't live without her. Never had a woman of your virtue. I give you my love, girl. I got no intentions to hurt you, hurt you.
Yeah, let me twist up with you. Hold on.
Stay close so we don't slip away. We don't forget to be brave. Oh, right alone, you went for love and leave you on and say, make sure the children are health and safe. Cause when I say I love you, that's what I mean. Give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no connection.
Let ya pour.
Blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression.
All right. I hope I ain't got that extra. Sure. Elbow cough. I ain't coughing on elbow. Shot cough on my microphone right. Man, listen. Check this hot shit out from the Sahara. I am secluded. Now, let me see. Let me turn my headphones up. Okay. I can hear myself. Microphone check up. Go to doctor, get a checkup. No corona. Got a cough though, so I must fess up. Yo, how's everybody doing? It's been a while since I've been on this channel, kind of vibing with the folks, chilling and hanging out with the people. But I see these streets is hot. These YouTube streets is on fire, and I cannot knock it for what it is and what it do. I was vibing. So I kind of lost my train of thought. I wanted to come on here and talk about the black guy who was jogging and got shot. But nah, I don't. During this time right now, I don't even want to get into my rhetoric. I'd rather the vibe of the people, and I'd rather be entertained. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this fucking place alone, doing all kind of whatever the hell I want to do in here by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I could jump on the couch butt naked, jump on the bed. You know, it's crazy being this old. But when you go to a hotel room, you still jump on the bed on some real rebellious shit. Yeah, I do that. I don't know why. I just do. Still alone. We have had some series of events that have brought together what I would call all of the black sectors. Now we can truly be a black sector because we're starting to meet each other. You know what I'm saying? Like people, areas are starting to click, you know? What's crazy is Sansa Ray bounded or binded, or however you say bound, a lot of us towards each other now. Because now people know about each other because of her, and conversations are being had because of her. And well, once you spark up a conversation because of her, you're going to attract other people over there who've been talking about her. So, yeah, the destination and the place is growing. I mean, we see Mona the Brain and Jazzy and Ty on Mike Mills' show. I mean, we've seen LA hop up on Unc Suge. I think the other day on ZX14, I don't even know his whole name, so I might be saying his name wrong. He had all the ladies up there fighting. I mean, I got all his audio files, so that's why I know what I'm talking about. You know, you still got Big J out here, you know, going in on folks and shit. You got the Manosphere fighting. There's A, B, and CD Manospheres, and right now it's a whole thing going on with them niggas about black men who graduate college and I guess not picking black. Man, it's all confusing. You know what I'm here doing? Enjoying a glass of Merlot and the finest essences of the earth, watching baby shrimp grow, have sex, and create more baby shrimp. I don't know why I'd put this next to my computer desk. It's hard to get work done with these damn shrimps running around and shit. And if you can see, there's goldfish behind me who I have to take care of a lot, and inside that tank is also bullfrogs growing. So I want some bullfrogs in a couple months. Holla at your boy. I'm gonna have those shipped out to you, very healthy. Right now they got some cucumber in there. Yeah, the shrimp eat cucumber too. I think zucchini is the next thing I'm gonna try to feed the fish and the snails and whatnot. I got 3
fish tanks in here that are popping off right now. And then there's like a snail tank up there. If you see that shit right by the car, there's a snail tank up there. And inside my flowers, if you can see that, is scallion and pothos. I don't know, but scallion is growing in there, and inside there you got fucking snails and shit too. I was going to do a test trial and throw like 3 baby shrimp in that little ass fucking thing, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna give me a bigger tank for that experiment. The shit I got in front of me right now that's getting up my face, besides the TV, if you see that, my non-shaved ass, that's the shrimp tank is like literally right here. So while I'm working all day, that's what I'm looking at, shrimp. And when I turn around, there's televisions up there and the damn goldfish that I don't know. Listen, folks, if you go to the store, right, and you buy, baby's good. I was over there earlier, went over there, fed her, burped her. She didn't throw up on me today. We good with that. Yeah. Thank God. Talk about fucking some clothes up. I don't even wear fly shit around her no more. I'm wearing the white t-shirts, the dusty ones that you get from the gas station. That's what I'm going to see her. Fuck that shit. Look, this is what I was wearing. Oh no, I had on the Eagles jersey. My fault. She could throw up on my Eagles jersey. That's good luck for when football ever starts back up again. If football ever starts back up again, I don't know. But yeah, see the goldfish and the sophisticated fucking pump, right? So listen, folks, let me tell you something. If you ever get goldfish, right? If you ever decide to go buy fish and you want to get goldfish and you think that because these goldfish are 20 cents that you should get a whole lot of them, I'm done. No. 1 goldfish for 5 gallons, all right? And if you can't do that, you got to have an extremely strong pump, which initially those fish tanks were in those big ass fish were in a 5-gallon tank. That wasn't working out for the best of my tank cleaning abilities. So I went and purchased this big ass 30-gallon. I stuck them in there, but now my stupid ass went and bought some fucking frogs and shit. So yeah. No. Yeah, I didn't know, man. I went and bought fucking goldfish, and now I hear that the way I feed these motherfuckers, these shits could grow like 6 inches to a foot long. So I'm about to be selling fake koi fish to the Chinese restaurants soon. So when you go to China buffet, whenever that opens back up, you can definitely enjoy goldfish that I sold. I think I'm gonna start raising goldfish and selling them motherfuckers at maturity level, because this is less than a year. Right? Yeah. What month is this? I'm goldfish in like February. Them motherfuckers right there. If you can see how big they are from here, then you can imagine, like, yeah. That nigga said you must have seen the meat shortage coming. You was ahead of the curve. Nitty, hold on. What the fuck is that? Shit. Check it out, homie. It's just me in here, so that shit gonna last about a month because I don't eat like that. In fact, I got some what they call that shit, pepper steak in there now. I'm gonna make some pepper steak tacos. What they call them shits? Burritos. Yeah, I'm gonna make some of those before I go to bed. I don't want this camera on. I ain't shaving so many months, so fuck that. Yeah, the goldfish ate the betta fish. And I don't know if y'all ever seen the crawfish video where the crawfish ate my expensive catfish. So right now, all I'm growing is goldfish and tadpoles, which are bullfrogs. So at a certain point in time, I got to take the tadpole bullfrogs out of that tank. They're going to eat the goldfish. If they can, I mean, they're going to try to eat the goldfish. The goldfish big as fuck, so I don't know. We got a lot going on here with this fish tank thing, and then I got the whole aquaponics setup starting up. I didn't even get that started, so it's not even time to show that yet. Nor am I documenting it, which is stupid on my part, because I could just make YouTube videos and get 1 million showing how I set up my aquaponics system. You know what I'm saying? With the fish, with the goldfish, as much as they piss and shit, yeah, the plants will be doing really good. Really, really good. But I can tell you what I'm growing right now. Well, I can tell you most of what I'm growing right now, which is avocado, grapes, and I think the other day I plopped in a watermelon seed. Yeah, so those are good. You see, I got the scallions growing in the flower pot with the snails. That's some testing shit. I want to see what's going on right now because what I see snails do to a cucumber, I don't know if I'm gonna want to watch the motherfuckers. I don't know if I'm gonna eat the scallion after they tear it up the way they talking cucumbers inside the thing. Well, I gotta be all that. It's the beat. Listen, I put it on instrumentals and it's just flowing right now. Yeah, but these wonderful streets, man. We gotta. I seen that video, Mitty, man. That shit fucked me up. I think I'm tired of seeing black men die by gun violence. I seen a video by several people. Some people, I seen one by Tommy where I almost agreed that sometimes you just gotta act white. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. What the hell is going on here? What seems to be the problem? I'm just jogging, getting on my. You know what I mean? You got to throw in your white voice, so to speak, on certain occasions. But every occasion don't arise for that. And when people want to kill you, they're gonna kill you anyway. So watching the dude down in the GA talk about, yeah, well, we want people to be fired and let go because of the lack of arresting these men. I'm like, man, we don't got no wins here, family. We don't got none of that. Listen, I could tell you folks what to do here on YouTube, but deep down in your heart, if you real and you know there's gonna be no justice in your mind, if you a real one, you already know what to do. You already thinking of how many different ways to do it. Like how simple it would be, how threatening, disturbing it would be. Not everybody's ready for retaliation. And so I'm not gonna, this is why I can't come up here and be pro-black. I can't come up here and scream with y'all. There's pro-black people on this mother that I want to punch dead in their bottom lip, right? I don't want to swallow the top one. I just want to swallow the bottom one. Just a quick jab. Wow. Sorry if that was loud. Because come on, man, we've been here long enough. We've been watching and moving and seeing how this works. Like we know what it takes to destabilize power. You know what you gotta come to grips with. You can't walk into a gunfight with a knife, right? That's what they like to say. Like, why are we going in half cocked? We want to scream and prosecute. We want justice. You're not demanding it. New York City cop over here comes in, and I mean, he's wilding on people for social distancing 2 miles away from white people hanging out in the park, walking their dogs, high-fiving and playing fucking frisbee, right? People are calling for him to lose his job. What is that going to do? So what? They're going to fire another cop? What was the Anthony Scalia? What was the guy who choked out my man in Staten Island? What is he doing now? Chilling. Eating off of conservative radio. At what point in time do we realize our anger and stupidity, our arguing, our marching, our hating, and our wanting for justice inside this system only equals a better paycheck for the ones who perpetrated these crimes? We sitting here looking foolish and gullible, dumb. We've been marching and protesting. Remember when Michael Brown got killed out there in Ferguson? Some niggas was marching and protesting and yelling and screaming and hollering at police. They got tear gassed and all that. You know what happened last week? These white folks walked into the goddamn Capitol, guns on them, demanding to end a shutdown. We're demanding to not be killed by who they're demanding to open up the country from. What kind of position are we really in, folks? We march unarmed, peacefully, to not get killed by authority. They are marching armed, telling authority, open your country back up. I ain't staying at home no more. You see these guns. I can't be pro-black no more. I ain't got time for it. What I'm willing to do ain't what others is willing to do. And I got children's, women's, and other people to feed, people dependent upon me, bills to pay. There's money coming out of my pocket daily, came out of my pocket today. More than a lot of you made. More than some of your unemployment checks was. Came out of my pocket today. And I ain't in a good mood. I don't feel good. I woke up without a voice. I don't know how I got it back. Amen to that. It's that Mucinex. Still a no. We are marching for justice. You ain't never gonna get shit marching for it. Demand something. Put your money where your mouth is and your weapons where your hands is. Unfortunately, I can't legally present or brandish a firearm in America. But there are so many other means of hurting someone who intends to harm you. And we just need to focus our attention and agenda because, they will be attempting to open up America soon. So they will be trying to let us out. But if you have not noticed, it's not us, us, those who look quite like myself, low, what I mean? It's not us they intend to let out. They want to let the other ones out because they don't know how to act when they stuck inside the house. They've never been bounded for quite some time. They've never been held under these type of restrictions and rules. Nobody ever told them they can't drink from this water fountain or sit at this place. Nobody ever told them they got to do this because I say so. They were walking around freely. Now they want their freedom or death, and they're willing to risk death for their freedom. Currently, right now, I'm going to be honest with y'all, folks. I'm not willing to risk none of that. I got a cold. My chest is burning. I'm coughing. I'm nervous as a motherfucker. But they got AK-47s and 22s, and they got their guns at the Capitol because they want their freedom or their death. But they want the right to choose. Let me be free and choose to die. And we sitting here marching so police won't shoot us in the back. Or that they prosecute random people who are individually killing us. They decide we're in the wrong neighborhood. You know why those people do that? They don't fear right. Never mind. Let me shut up. Let me tell you something, folks. We can march as much as we want. We can. That's a fly beat. We can scream for justice, or we can take justice, make justice, and then wait for a system to figure out who was right or wrong at the end of it. That's how it works for them. Because they're in their areas, their neighborhoods. And I've long told you folks to start voting in your own sheriffs, judges, prosecutors. You in a whole town of black folks and everybody who was elected is white, and you wonder why you look like the jail. You wonder why you don't get no breaks. You wonder why the law enforcement underneath the top brass that you voted for that don't look like you is trying to impress those who look like you by being aggressively aggressive on you and lenient on people that look like them. Nah, see, we foolish. And we gonna keep being foolish. They're gonna relax our restrictions and we gonna be foolish in Jordans. Now, I got a lot of Jordans, but I ain't foolish in them. I got some reserves over here. Some things to help me out. I need to pack up on some water, but I just don't want it in the plastic. And the quantities of water that I want to put to the side, they only come in plastic. right now. We got a lot to think about, folks, and worried about if some person online, you know, is here or not, whether they faked or did not fake their own removal from existence. Another distraction for folks to just take your mind off of what's really going on. I gotta sit in here alone. After I turn this off, I gotta sit in here alone, just me, the wine, and the L's, and maybe some PlayStation. I gotta cook my own. You know what I'm saying? Make my own soups. I could call somebody over, but I ain't in the mood right now. Social distancing has been a blessing for me. I love being alone and in my own thoughts. What I've already started and created so far has got me like, I need to get some more tools and things to work with because I got more ideas and sketches and sketch pad. So I don't know. I'm a men's, and I like to do stupid shit with my hands, drill holes in walls and hang shit up. So I don't know. I'm bored, but I still like to be the fuck alone. I don't really want nobody here nagging me or talking to me or bothering me or interrupting me while I'm watching you niggas do your crazy shit on YouTube. I don't want nobody bothering me in the morning. No. Mm-mm. But it's all fine and dandy, folks. Facts. Facts. I'm wondering if I should cook this steak, man. What up, Duck? What up, Duck? I got the pepper steak, man. No, I ain't in the mood. I might eat that shit for breakfast with some eggs or something. I only got brown eggs. I think I'm gonna have a smoothie tonight. Let me be honest with you. I got the strawberries, the blackberries, the blueberries, the mango. I bought the guava drink. I bought the kiwi strawberry drink. I got cranberry juice in there, and then I got the coconut. So yeah, I'm trying to, and also I got my tea selection. I gotta go get some more. I had this really good moringa and turmeric tea. And when I say I bust that shit down, like I gotta go get a whole like 2 boxes next time. When I go to the store, I get 2 pack of backwards. This time I got 3. But I just like to double up for some stupid reason. I don't know. I just don't want them to say, "Yo, you stuck," and I ain't got what I need here. Like, don't they be like, "Don't leave the house." Fuck that shit for a week, everybody. Like, what I'm gonna do? What you gonna do? Do you have enough herbal essences? Are your drinks qualified? What are you gonna do? You have enough water? What if they tell you that and then the water turns off and the electricity goes down? What you gonna do after that? How you gonna start a fire? You got charcoal in your motherfucking little grill you can stick. I mean, I'm in an apartment. Like I'm gonna be cooking shit on the terrace. I mean, not the terrace, on the fire escape. So, you know, I'm figuring shit out. That's why I started sprouting my goddamn seeds. I started growing these vegetables. Vegetables. That's how they say it in English. Vegetables. I'm trying to figure out where to get the mint and some other seeds from right now. The planter and then the grow house. But with the whole aquaponics setup, the shit that I got right now is working. I just need some more tubing. Whatever. I'm still trying to live. Like I'm not trying to play around. Although it's all about having fun. And not going crazy, man. There are people. Do you know people are still getting shot? Like shot. Who did I say? Willie D. Yeah, he showed a video of a dude who went, shot his wife and then himself at her job because he called her giving head to the best friend on his 40th birthday. It's still people getting shot. It's still people shooting people. And we in quarantine. When they unlock this motherfucker, yeah, y'all better stay in quarantine. Folks about to get ignorant. They running up in capitals with goddamn guns out and mask on. First off, guns out and mask on. I remember when the black, you know what? It might be time for me to Chill out. Jessica X is live? Whoa, wait a minute.
Today, I decided to address a topic, just live streams that we've had recently, and I've been seeing certain people's philosophies or outlooks, shall we call it, on dating and almost life in general, but mainly dating. And so, we've had a lot of talk on game. We've had the whole CJ thing lately, and
not Rainy.
Yeah, it's just CJ. Thinking. The game
just taking that CJ
primarily,
not Rainy, not Rainy, folks.
And so, what I realized is that, as the title says, there are two types of men in this world.
Two types of men.
Two types of men. Two different outlooks when it comes to women and dating. And I probably think I might trigger a few people with this video. Some people may
you just say something about hold on. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. Willie D roasted the shit out of dude for that dumb shit because I don't know who was right or wrong in that situation, man. He went and blasted on his goddamn wife. Hold on. That shit's not great. Like, he went and blasted on his wife right at the register. She probably didn't suspect it because, you know what I mean? Hey, my husband's here in the middle of the day. What the fuck? He in quarantine. Bam! You know what I mean? Then he popped one in himself. That's some weird, sorry, Hope, but that's some weird white people stuff. But let's go back. I'm going to hear what this chick is talking about.
Kind of guy. So let's actually explain what those two
V-Dub talking about women is a waste of time. For you, Jalen.
What do I want?
For you. Do you know I have 3 children now, Jalen? I have a 2.5-month-old daughter.
It's about what they want.
Talking to women is not a problem for me.
They focus on themselves.
Oh, shit. You didn't see that.
They have standards. They know what they want, and they stick to it. They chase their dreams.
Let's see what she is talking about right here.
They focus on self-improvement. And essentially,
maybe I can pull it up.
Comes back down to them and what makes them
Jalen
the happiest that they can possibly be. That's what their life is all about. How can I be happy? What am I going to do to make myself happy? So, mindset, what it does is it actually promotes success. Okay, because when you're focusing on your own happiness and what you truly want, you are going to be successful. It allows you to be better in your career. It allows you to have a better body. It allows you to have more happiness. It's all about you and fulfilling your own needs. It can sound selfish,
it's funny how
in today's society, this is actually the best method that
I can't lie, I sent over the French one.
Well, yeah, I say we, people in general, can take when it comes to
pursuing
dating. Right? So that is the what do I want guy. It's all about him. And sort of guy that we have. Now, this is where people may get triggered. The second sort of guy that we have is the what does she want man.
The second sort of guy that we have is the what does she want man.
There we go.
Okay. And so what these men do is they mold themselves to the societal expectations that women have of them. Right? So these may be guys who go to dating coaches. These may be guys who look to...
Now, I'm not even on it. I'm not on the channel to rent you. Right now, I think I can hop on there and do it. What am I? Oh, I'm on my channel. Yeah, I can probably do it. But ain't you the one that tried to put out that $2,000 thing for Mike Mills? Let me check your qualification. You know what? I'll give you a wrench, man. Yeah, everybody needs some safety and precaution in these streets. So I'm gonna hook you up, man. But let me go back to Jessica.
To the media to tell them what they want. These may be guys who actually speak to women and go up to women and say, what do you want? Right? And whatever it is that they hear that women want, they mold themselves around this. So this is what game promotes, right? Game promotes molding yourself to whatever she wants. You are catering to women's needs. So you think, okay, what do you want? And whatever you want, I'm going to cater to that. I'm going to become that. So whether it be oh, I heard women like men who play golf. Okay, I'm going to go and pick up playing golf. I
Golf is
heard
easy,
women
though.
like guys who wear Jordans. Okay, let me go out and buy 10 pairs of Jordans.
Yeah.
I hear women like,
Yeah, he bet.
you know, men who listen to, I don't know, Young Thug. And you start listening
Who
to
else
Young
was
Thug,
on
and that's
my
all you
head the
listen
other
to.
day? I
You're
know
molding
some.
yourself to whatever she wants. This is okay. Basically, if you're doing this, you are going to go wrong, because women and their needs, or what their desires, I should say, their desires when it comes to men are fickle. They are fleeting. You know, 1 month you might want a guy who is, you know, you want a chocolate guy who's 6 foot. And then the next month you say, okay, I've sort of changed. I want a light skinned guy who's 5'9". 1 week you want a muscly guy, the next week you want a skinny guy.
Yes,
It's
Jalen, you are.
what
Well
women
done.
like, it changes.
I'm done with the Black
right?
Manosphere.
So
I'm talking about
when
black
you are
women.
molding yourself to go along with what she
Right.
wants, you're going wrong.
I believe you.
And okay, I've named these guys the what does she
It's a
want
smooth ass beat, though. You hear
men,
that?
right? That was a nicer way for me to put it. Really and truly, these men are submissive men. They are submissive to women. It's all about catering to her needs. You are fulfilling her desires. You are working to make her happy. She becomes your focus in life. Instead of improving yourself, your focus in life becomes to improve her happiness. Your focus in life becomes to serve her. That is your new purpose. You are a submissive man. If this is your mindset and the path that you take, you are submissive. And it can be a bitter pill to swallow, but when you look at it for what
I get what she's saying and all that, but check this out. I like my woman to look good around me, so I might pay for them nails and that hair. I be simping like O'Shea, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. And my chicks be looking good, so I don't really be giving a fuck. Not all of them, but most. All right, back to Jessica.
it is, that is what you are. The what does she want guys, they are submissive. The what do I want men are dominant. And so, yeah, I said that this is
Whoa, what's going on here?
look for her
There we go.
or just waiting. What game tells you to do is drop your standards. You know, dip below what you want, and just take what you can get. The what does she want lifestyle, what it actually does is it promotes quality, it promotes quantity over quality. So you may have more women, but they're not necessarily the right woman for you. They're not women who are going to help your life. They're not women who are going to make you happier. They're not women who are going to make you more productive. But you can get more pussy, right? And so, yeah, speaking of game, I just came from the Breakdown a Woman's Perspectives channel, and Alan Roger Curry was on there. And, you know, he was talking about the whole mode one and that sort of thing. So, and it was weird because, okay, he's a dating coach. And one thing that stuck out to me was he said that he actually expected criticism from women, but the women actually loved it. And this is the thing, women do love game. most women will love game. When women listen to dating coaches, they'll be like, yeah, he's right, he's correct. And they will do this because it serves them. Dating coaches promote a philosophy that always benefits the woman. She gets to have her own, essentially her own little lapdog who is going to perform tricks to her liking. Of course they're going to
A
love
little
it,
lapdog.
right? And then another thing
Why am I laughing over here?
that sort of caught me was this whole CJ, is it CJ King? And you know, his message has sort of gone viral and everybody's talking about it. And I've heard it on a few different panels now. I've heard people talking
Because it's very interesting. Hold on.
I heard some people of the opinion that
I think she's
basically
very
what he
intrigued
was saying
as to what's
was,
going on here.
ladies, you know, I couldn't get you before, but look
let
at
me
me
pause
now.
this.
I'm ready. You know, I'm
Yeah, okay, hold on.
I'm going to be a lawyer soon.
Hold on, sis.
I'm going to be earning money. I've improved myself. You know, all you ladies who rejected me before, come and get me.
All right.
However, when I actually listened to it, my opinion couldn't be further.
Oh, okay. All right, sis. Let me to answer your inquiry. Why do we replay streams? I don't know what we do here in this sector. However, I know I am known as the archivist. So for the most part, I get permission to play these videos and things of that nature, but I didn't just gain the reputation overnight. No. The whole restreaming, replaying, or showing chat rooms or broadcasts is something I actually did, I'm gonna say 5 to 6 years ago. So the readmission of it, hold on. Yeah. So the readmission of restreaming now is a counteractive of what's going on. We have developed a new culture here. And unfortunately, no one makes videos simply and then just puts them out there like that. And then, you know, someone else makes another video to critique it. No, we critique live streams and things happen here, now, and in the moment. In the times that we're living in a very fast-paced society. So, you know, back in the days, it would be, you know, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, motherfuckers and horses and chariots, the marathon, all that, you know, people running to their death to deliver a message. Now I can send you a text message, or you can type to me in a chat room on the internet from wherever you are, and I can answer your question from where I'm at instantly. You know, it might be like a 20 to 30 second delay, possibly a minute or 2, but you can get your answer to your question. Same goes with email for those who are very responsive to those, or any other messaging services. So us interacting now in live time or obtaining a message in live time is just the way our world works now. To answer another bit of part of your question, why would I even stream Jessica X? Is, well, she seems to be the Achilles heel to the Black manosphere. And I want to hear what the fuck she has to say. So let's pop off and listen to this shit. That goddamn pump is loud as fuck. Jesus Christ.
From that, what I actually took from what CJ King was saying is that it was basically an FU message, right? He basically said, F all of you women who told me I wasn't good enough before.
Ma'am,
women who were
I had a channel with 2,000 videos. They flagged it. All of my own content.
He was a what does she
so
want
no
guy.
I don't want to create my own.
Listening to what these
rewind the show.
And we know that because
hold on.
The
let me pause, Jessica.
Put out. He knows.
Jackie, I think you should rewind the show. I think you should really take some time, right? And go back to the show. You don't got to start right at the immediate beginning. I mean, give it 5-10 minutes. But why don't you take some time and go listen to what I said initially in the beginning of the show, and then ask me or tell me about content then, right now. This is content I'm talking about, or I'm listening to the woman who destabilized the black manosphere here on YouTube. The fuck don't you get about that? Dang. You must not have a British accent. Are you jealous? Are you hurt? What's up, Jane? Salute to you, love. Let's listen to Jessica X talk about the types of men.
Knows what women want, and he was trying to be that. However, it didn't serve him well. And so what he actually did was he stepped back and he became a what do I want guy. He focused on himself. You know, he stopped caring what they think essentially and what they want. He focused on himself, improving his lifestyle, improving his career, right? Making himself successful. And what he then sent out to these women was a FU message. You didn't want me then, so why do I want you? Like, buy, as Marco would say, buy beaches.
Hold on, Big J, hold on, because I think I missed something. Big J, holla at me, man. Big J, what I need to hear about this whole CJ King thing, because I don't know who he is. Like, I'm still trying to figure out C Boogie and Obsidian's beef. Like, you know, select, non-select, fuck boy, non-fuck boy. What the fuck Obsidian's problem is. Like, I'm still trying to figure all that shit out. Big J, you gotta put me on, man. You want me to drop a link? You got time? I know there's a lot of water splashing around this motherfucker, but it's soothing to me. That's how I sleep. When I sleep. If I sleep. But you gotta let me know, man. Who the fuck is CJ King? Drop a link. I want to play CJ King's video. I want to know who the fuck she's talking about, bro. You gotta let me know, because I'm still trying to keep up with the whole explosion and civil war going on with the manosphere while keeping up with the swirl civil war. Rashida Strobe was in the middle of that. How the fuck all this shit happened? I don't know, nigga, but it's going down in these motherfucking streets right now. Hold on, let's go back to this Jessica too.
Right? I'm out of here.
What the
I've
fuck?
upped my I've upped my status.
Status.
I'm the prize. You can't have me, and goodbye.
Oh, that's it.
That was the message that I took
No,
that
no.
he was giving out.
Beautiful,
Right?
no,
He was
no.
basically telling them that they missed out. And so he should. So he should brag on his accomplishments. I think more people really and truly need to start doing that. But
I want her to say aluminium.
I am going to open up the panel now. That was my intro. I'm going to open up the panel and allow
That was my intro.
anyone else to come on and give their thoughts on anything
Okay.
that I've said.
All right, let me. Oh God
I know
damn!
some
She got
people
everybody
do
on the
have-
panel. Is that game changer?
And on top
One,
of that,
2,
it's
3, 4, 5.
okay, when you
And
are
them
living
niggas
your
is-
life by what game
Yo.
promotes, it's telling you to change.
She's got everybody on her fucking panel right now, bro. And they all shit. Listen, you know how these panels be irate. I know MJ be drunk. He's stupid. I don't know why people let him on panels. But you know how these panels be all fucked up, right? Oh, I got the Star Wars Weed Crusher. Who the fuck is that nigga James Gordon? Yeah. Commissioner Gordon. Yo. But why she got everybody on the panel, man? Everybody, my shit is blurry right now. I don't know why StreamYards does this. I think it's like a save the bandwidth project they got going on or some shit. Oh, bro, you know. Yeah, man. Game changer. He only bought one stove, player. He only bought one stove, and it was for a Dominican chick. That shit couldn't have cost no more than $300 American, bro. Can't be out there getting sloppy toppy and breakfast and not buy a bitch a workable stove when she cooking on a hot pot. You know what I'm saying? Get her a stove. Next time you come down, she cook you some mango. You know what I mean? You could get you some plátano. Get you that good shit, my nigga. Arroz con pollo, gandules, chicharrones, nigga. What you want? Get a good stove. That nigga was tired of being hungry and having fucking corn tortillas. That shit don't be working out for the best of us, man. And sometimes you gotta buy a bitch a stove, man. I bought a chick a TV so she could just leave me alone. How that work? But I ain't in the manosphere. I ain't acting like I ain't gotta spend money to be with a chick. Like, it is what it is. You got to spend money around these chicks. And guess what? Most of them do. If you a legitimate kind of dude, spend money on you. I think my watch, my old watch I had to retire because I cracked it. And I got a new watch. And the chain on my neck is also put on me by a woman. I didn't buy this stuff. You notice I haven't worn chains in a long time. In fact, I don't think I've ever been on YouTube with a chain after 2010. And good luck finding the videos of me on YouTube before that. That's some shit you gotta look into. Let's see what's going on this panel right here. Hold on, I gotta see this shit because these niggas. Let's catch up to date, folks. Up to date. That's because we like to listen to other people's streams and play their content.
Yeah, well, mode one is the complete opposite of the whole game thing. It's the complete opposite, which is why I have beef with ARC going and caping for the women.
Was the fuck is
ARC? He's probably trying to expand his customer base because let's face it, right? A lot of these dating coaches are business people. They are selling a product. They have books.
Facts.
They have one-on-one coaching sessions. Facts. They have all of these things that are generating them money. So it's in their interest for them to promote this to you. It's in their interest for them to have you believe
something got to give, man. Something got to give.
They're selling. It pays. It pays them to be talking the things that they do. And like,
oh shit,
Nick Pin says women have game too, though, right?
Oh, women got way.
And women do have game.
Let me pause
right?
that real quick because I can actually show you the TV I got to shut a motherfucker up because it's right here. Voila, motherfucker. Let me turn this shit off. Let me find this chick. But yeah, this is a big ass TV. You get to shut somebody the fuck up. Shut me the fuck up too. Now I got it back. Shit. The things that I go through. Oh man, look at this mark. It's still on my. Hey yo, you see this shit on my face? This is a stupid ass mark. You know why it's a stupid ass mark? It reminds me not to be a stupid ass. Let me tell you what my stupid ass did. I fucking threw a rock at an oncoming city bus. You know what happened to that rock? Bust me right back in my face. Y'all niggas talk about getting shot, nigga. I nearly lost the eye. Fuck that Christmas story, nigga. I nearly took my own eye out. No gun.
From a man, right? So if I go out there and I essentially start promoting certain behaviors, or I'm going to tell men, I want a guy that does this, I want a guy that does that, there are going to be men who follow. Men are going to start trying to become what I want them to be. And that right there is game. Mental manipulation. I'm turning you into my little puppet if I want to. And that's what so many women are doing. And they know that it works. Dating coaches, a lot of them are proof that it works. women usually work through manipulation, and that is a form of manipulation.
And CJ King is the definition of a young brother saying, "I've got standards. I'm not going to settle for anything. It's going to be my way, just like Burger King."
Shit.
And that's unheard of in today's
All right,
generation
you know
because
what? Let's talk
so
about
many
it.
of us,
Fuck
not
that.
me, I ain't one of them. So many brothers out there simping. Even the guys on the other side, the other persuasions, white guys, Hispanic guys, they're all out there simping.
And that's the thing. He lived that other lifestyle. He lived the what does she want lifestyle, and he realized it wasn't productive. And so he said, F that, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to work on myself. And so he left these women behind. And so many men now are coming to the realization that that doesn't work. It's not going to work. It doesn't work. Like, this is the thing, right? It might get you pussy. It might. Some of the things that these guys promote and becoming a what does she want guy, it might get you a bit of pussy.
Facts.
But it's not going to get you anything of quality. It's just going to get you basic pussy that really and truly no one out there would dream of having. Right? It's going to be the opposite of what men dream of. But to these people, pussy is pussy. And so if I can get it, it's good enough for me. As long as I have it, then I'm happy. They don't think about progressing themselves to get something of a higher standard, to get something of higher quality. That's hard work. Whereas putting on a character is a lot easier than doing what CJ King did and focusing on yourself, going to law school, making yourself happy. That's a lot harder. So most people go down the easy route, the easy path.
The tree for happening on the PlayStation. I'm gonna have to beat this nigga up in like Mortal Kombat or something now.
Okay. Awkward silence. You know what it is, Jessica?
Quiet.
I'll tell you. I'm be quiet. I'll break down the awkward silence. I'm just gonna shut up.
Okay, well, here's what interests me because society wasn't always like
changes.
I think that in the time when women had consistency in what they wanted, because you mentioned the fluidity of like one day they want something like this, one day they want something like that. I think that there was a time in society where women wanted certain things from a man that was also productive to the man himself. I think during that time, a woman or anybody really couldn't tell the difference between a what do I want person versus what does she want person, because they were one and the same. Like if a woman wants, say, a doctor and a man wants to be a doctor, then you will have a society full of doctors, or the plurality of women, and so on and so forth. And if you see like cultures that really advance, it seems like the women are pretty consistent on I want advanced guys. Where here, it's no telling what they'll want. Like you were saying, and you put it quite well, that it's pretty fluid. So guys are just kind of spinning around and never really moving forward with their own lives.
Well, the thing is, women have evolved into almost a different species from what it was 50, 60 years ago. And so where before you would have a lot of women who, the men that they would put on a pedestal could be career guys, right? Say something like a doctor, a lawyer, like CJ King is, etc. Something along those lines. But do you remember about a month ago now, I think it was the City Girls who came out and said, F that, I don't want a lawyer, I don't want a doctor, I don't want
it was just random strags.
What were they random?
Are you talking about the interview? It was like interview about
City Girls.
Yeah, it was in an interview.
The one City Girl
like,
that
I want a 9 to 5 man. That's crazy, bro.
They said they don't want a 9 to 5 guy. Basically, they want drug dealers.
The one City Girl, what she did was she went on that. She did the whole car thing and said that if a guy, you spend 4 years with a football player in college and he doesn't make it to the pros, he's garbage. Leave him and dump him right now. He ain't worth nothing. And I'm like, what? And these are the same city girls that won a Kids Choice Award on like Nickelodeon or something. That's the world and the planet we're living in.
So yeah, I think that it goes to the inconsistency that men are feeling, especially the ones who are on the "what does she want" thing. I think that they're highly.
All right. Yeah. Enough of that one. Hold on one second before I say something. What was just going on there on that panel? Yeah. Into my camera off while I get pissed off at this stupid shit. My facial expressions is golden, and I don't need that on my YouTube. Thank you right now. I'm gonna have to reboot this whole fucking Wi-Fi system in this house. Words to my friend. You won't let me play my own shit, huh? And I think about you every day. Oh. Nigga say game changer. Shut up. I gotta figure out what's going on with half of the beefs you got, Big J, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Papa John's really got advertising, right? All right. This whole discussion they over there having. The only problem that some of them dudes have, right? It's just they not applicable to attractive women. So the women who are asking, you know what I mean? When you have an attractive woman who is asking for certain qualifications, you have to meet the criteria. So when some of these cats is some of these cats is trying to tout their education. You dig? And I get it. You know, you spent that time, effort into getting to this place. You know, you in the upper echelon. But now you turning it around and you like throwing it in women's faces. Mm. A lame before an education is still gonna be a lame after one. A lame before money is still gonna be a lame after one. Until he decides to change up his demeanor, his stance, his position. I mean, the fuck is that dumb shit playing now? Oh, oops. I'm trying to think of a fucking artist name that I actually like right now to have this beat play behind me. You go down and yeah, it do go down in the DMs. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to nobody about that one. Let's see what they talking about. And this definitely ain't the beat. Yeah, that ain't it. What the fuck is this shit? Yo, why they always make stuff hard when you're just trying to find some stuff? What's this? Let's turn this up. It's Pandora. I can't do Pandora. Do some random shit. Fucking fish take the loud as hell in my ears. I don't know if y'all can hear them. Yeah, my shit bugging right now. And outside of that, I don't know where the other beats or instrumentals are. Hold on, let me see if I can find them because I don't feel like chopping it up without something nice behind me. Oh shit, all the songs I played. And the Death of All Facts. Oh, here we go. Damn, shit, the full screen? It's not that serious, bro. Continues. Worldwide my figures. Let me see your nigga nuts hang. Yes, I see you're not accessible right now. Thanks. You're gonna tell me twice. I believe you. So that's not accessible either. How strange. None of my fucking external hard drives are accessible. Wow. Well, that's what I get for not saving nothing on this computer. You win some, you lose some. Okay, the problem is that those women choose other men, but then later blame the educated lane for that position that these women are now in. And for those who read on YouTube, please try to do some of that. I got hips to smoke some cool ass dance hall and reggae tracks from them before all that commercial. But I understand. Yeah, I can't, man. Yo, you got me tight right now because maybe I should turn my Wi-Fi off and back on. It's crazy because my phone is on the 5G, so that shit should be acting up. My brain should be acting up, but not the fucking service that I'm using. Definitely not the service. You know what? Did I X out Jessica? Let me play her until I get this shit back.
Really confused because, one day this.
So, and this is something that kind of ties in with social media and how we are seeing so many fast trends, right? 1 minute, one thing is in, and the next minute it's out. And so we see the same in the kind of men that women are looking for. One moment they want this sort of guy, then they want that sort of guy. And you'll spend years trying to become the guy that she wants, but then by that point, she doesn't even want that guy anymore. So you're right, game changer. It's unproductive. You're going to be confused, and at the end of it, you're going to lose who you actually are.
Hey, Jessica, one thing that I've seen in the Manosphere 2.0, 3.0 Screen Team, the whole nine, is when we get on this discussion, we're still hearing brothers talking about women choosing. Wrong answer. It's men do the choosing. You go out there and you put yourself up there like CJ King is, or my SYSBM brothers, and you say, look, this is me. This is what I am. My standards. I'm gonna choose the woman who's gonna be my Stargate, my potential mate, my life partner. If that's your choice to have one.
But Trey, women are the gatekeepers to sex. So women by nature still do the choosing. So
Sex,
you can't say
bro.
that.
Who's the gatekeeper to relationships?
Yeah, but
for
you can't
marriages and relationships, and it's men.
There you go. Boom.
Sex.
Well,
it's women.
But see, if you train yourself to do without sex, or accept the possibility that you won't have it, then you can continue to focus on your goal. I think that the reason that CJ King is as successful as he is because he accepted the possibility and the likelihood, and often the reality that sex is not on the table. See, the thing about him is that he would be a lawyer, whether it got him laid or not. I think that that's something that every man can do. I am, and I always have been an open nerd. Now, there are times when that was a trend, and there are times when they're not. Mostly not. But I would be a nerd whether I'm getting laid or not. I was born, and this is what I am.
Yeah, I'm with GC. Hey, KC, I'm an asshole. I'm one of them perform thug hood dudes who just happens to be a nerd as well. And look, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I got a couple 6-figure businesses. Pussy comes my way and I turn it down left and right. I got a girl. I don't need it. I could go overseas and travel and it comes to me. And more brothers out here have to take that mentality. I'm not going to settle for fat chicks. I'm not going to settle for toxic feminine chicks. I'm not going to settle for chicks that ain't about shit. And that once you do that, you're like, fuck it. You don't need pussy. It'll just come to you. But why settle for freaking subpar peace leave?
And that's the thing.
Agree.
If you do say
Amen, brother.
F it and
Just
work on
church.
yourself, it will come to you.
Shit.
You won't even have to work for it anymore. You won't have to become that dancing monkey anymore. Women are going to be coming to you and you're going to have your pick of what you like and what you don't like. Hear me? And I understand, right? For some people, they are living in places where the majority of women are, let's take Zero's phrase, right, and call it welfare pussy. You are living in the sea of welfare pussy. And so you're thinking, listen, for me to even get some at all, right, I'm going to have to drop my standards. I have to. I have no other choice. But you do have a choice. There are plenty of countries in this world that are swimming with gorgeous, feminine, submissive women that you are looking for. Plenty of countries. We've seen Marco come up how many times with different women and say, look, there's hope. You don't need to listen to these dating coaches. You can come out here and live the lifestyle that so many men will dream of. All you have to do is just, broaden your horizons. So many people are used to this little bubble that they've been living in their whole life, and they don't realize that there's a whole world out there full of different women where you can get your happiness.
Fuck this bubble.
You don't have to stick to that same pool of women. Why would you when they're below what you want?
Let me ask you this, Jessica, and what's up, Jessica?
Sorry, City of Truth to butt in. Boom, I'm gonna drop you down for a minute and let DJ Kuda up.
Oh, DJ Kuda's here.
All right.
Wait, just can I just get one statement off real quick?
Yeah, sure, City of Truth.
All right. Why is it that you feel that
fish supplies, motherfucker? I can do surgery. Pull a bullet out.
Why do men have to go to other countries to get feminine women when they can do it cheaper just by
pull your bullet out, be shaking and shit?
$150 or $200 and fucking an escort for an hour.
That's not femininity, bro.
Okay.
That's transactional.
Yeah, that is you.
Transactional sex. That's transactional.
That is you simply getting pussy, right? And you can get
What's
pussy
wrong with
without.
that?
No, and this is the thing.
Okay,
What I'm
that's not
saying
bad.
is, you can get
No,
pussy
do it.
You want to
by
let me pull your
spending
bullet out, son?
less and following game.
I mean, your
But
bullet like this and
what
shit.
I'm talking about is not
I'ma get it
simply
out,
a
son.
quest for just pussy. You were looking for an actual woman.
I
You were
got
looking
this.
for femininity.
I'm not gonna cut the artery.
submissiveness.
Oh shit!
You were looking for someone who actually cares about you. You are not looking to have a transaction. If you are looking for transactional sex, then fair enough. You don't need to move.
How do I acquire
But
this?
You know, I want to say this, Jessica, and
I gotta
this
pause
is
this.
something that I heard a very wise person.
I don't know if I should rewind and try to figure out what the concept of transactional sex is. But I'm intrigued. She said transitional sex. Jeez, what the fuck are they
To
talking
say this
about?
one time, but I heard him say that
There you go.
as a man, the only women that's gonna love you like that and give a fuck about you is your mother.
Mom. Is your mom. That's
You know,
the
yeah,
only
the mother, women that brought you into this earth. Other women, you know, and this has been proved evolutionarily and scientifically, woman don't love men the same way men love women. You know, evolution has, you know, programmed women to you know.
You know what the fucked up part is though? Nigga gonna be like,
And that type of thing.
oh
And,
shit.
you know, so I think that on a base level, you know, with a lot of these guys, you know, they say they want this femininity and stuff. But realistically, on an evolutionary level, I don't think that exists.
Now, you see, I don't think love.
Oh, that is a 1080p
non-existent
camera. It looks
for women.
really great on my.
In fact, women
my
are
skin tone.
more emotional, and so
Really
I think
nice.
love is,
On the television.
if anything, it's not going to be hard to find. Love is an emotion,
Yeah,
right?
really nice.
And women are by nature they're emotional.
Right.
So I don't think
It's
that
a long
it's
ass beat.
non-existent. I think the reason it can appear non-existent is because of the society that people are living in, and in certain places it is harder to find love because the women aren't following their natural purpose, or they've been so
You used to
far
aluminium.
from femininity that
Oh, feminine.
they're almost
Femininity.
resembling,
I thought they wanted
I don't even
aluminium.
know what word I could put on it.
Nigga had a
but
shootout in front of my
sometimes
crib
they
the
wouldn't
other
even
day.
cast them
Hey,
as
nigga, I
women,
went to the store
you know,
and nearly
because
got
women
shot in the
by
last
nature
place that I
were meant
live.
to be
I don't
feminine,
live there no
meant
more.
to be submissive, but these women are the opposite.
You're gonna tell me, oh, he was dusted.
And
Oh, he
I
was?
say people should broaden their horizons, because when you go and you experience life,
It was like
staying
8 o'clock in the
another
morning. Ain't nobody walking
you're
outside
going to be
strapped
amazed. You're
at
gonna be
8
like,
o'clock in the
"Listen,
morning. This nigga
I
strapped
didn't
at 8
know
o'clock
that
in the
women like
morning,
this still
dusted.
exist. I
I ain't
didn't know
fucking with
this
these
was
niggas.
possible."
Nigga. It's quarantine.
And so do it. If you're
Yeah, niggas don't know how to
struggling
act, son.
to find what you want where you
All you
are,
gotta do is duck,
do
stay
it.
low, and
Move.
move.
Now, what
What
would
she
you
said?
say,
Move.
Jessica, that
I can't say it
you know, 'cause there have
Britishly,
been
but
dudes
gotta
who
move.
have been on
Get the fuck
YouTube.
out of the area.
There was a dude on here years ago, and he was complaining about women.
No idea how that's
America.
working.
So what he
Yo,
did,
bro,
he got his
matter of fact, let me
passport,
shut this whole
and he
shit
went
up,
over there to
man.
Russia, and he started dating women in Russia, and then after
Yeah, what
about
he
2
said.
years in
That's what I was talking about earlier. Nigga Willie D had a show, right? And he had a video of a nigga going in the gas station and popping his wife off, right? Shot her in the head, and then put the gun to himself and then shot himself in the head. I hope he only had 3 bullets, because you can't be wasting bullets out here for no reason like that, right? But popped her, right? Then popped himself because he caught her getting head with his best friend on the camera at his house on his 40th birthday. Niggas is still killing people on a lockdown. I'm trying to figure out how this shit is happening. Like, that's how I started the show. So, Jackie, I hope you ain't offended. I hope you went and rewound this motherfucker and listened to the shit that I said in the beginning before I pulled up Jessica, as I noticed the alert pop up on my phone, because some alerts pop up, some don't. That's how this shit works. So somebody probably live right now. I don't know, because I gotta go online and go scroll through my subscriptions. I ain't got time for that right now. I'm trying to chill, see the PlayStation's on. I might go get my Need for Speed on in a minute, man. I have a very big bottle of wine next to me and some pepper steak to cook. And I'm probably going to sit back. I don't know if I'm going to listen to this simping that's going on right now, because, listen, the Manosphere was doing really good until the British chick came along. And Slapper Don, Big J, Mitty, Freddie, you all have experience with British chicks. What Green Team? You all have experience with British chicks. And for some reason, a black British chick is the weakness to the American Negro. So I myself am not going to listen to that anymore. I'm going to find myself some more controversial. Yeah. I still smack somebody for Divine Queen. I don't know. Maybe it was the cursing. I ain't never heard Jessica curse. See, Jessica X, her motherfucking superpower is she's calm. I don't watch this bitch get cursed out. All kinds of niggas called types of bitches and hoes and disrespected. And you know, a black American woman would have went all the way off with what she went through. But you know what she did? The same way she talking as, the same way she talks. I really don't understand why you're talking to me like this. All I'm trying to convey is a message, a simple one, that I agree with it. Man, I said, I'm done. You niggas done lost. I'm gonna have that video archived, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna take my leave. And what I'm gonna do on my leave is make my documentary about YouTube. I'm gonna put on my fly shirts. I'm gonna go through all my shirts, right? Yeah, see, I got this one right here. This is my gang member shirt. I call this my MJ shirt, because only nigga like MJ would wear all the gang colors and then be claiming all the gang colors at one time. Me, I just thought the shirt was fly as fuck, and so I bought it. Yeah, man. Things go up, things go down, things go left, things go right. This number dial here is wilding because it says 40, and I know ain't no motherfucking 40 people up in this son of a bitch. Maybe I ain't put Jessica X name on it. I should have. 1,000 niggas over here. Thirsty? Hold on.
In Russia, Jessica, he started complaining.
Let's listen to that one more time.
I
guess I'm a hypocrite. I'm
a hypocrite. To that type of situation. What's going on here?
Russia isn't necessarily a country I would promote as, finding a submissive woman. If anything, Russian women are quite dominant because of their surroundings and the country that they've grown up in. They are
Russian
quite hardy is the word I'd probably be looking for. They're not very loving women by nature. This isn't to put Russian women down.
Oh, they ain't loving.
It's something okay. If you go to say,
they ain't hard though.
Say Brazil, or where Marco is in Colombia, you're gonna look around and just simply he showed us clips from there before, right? Everyone is smiling, everyone's having fun.
I'm still trying to finish this one.
You go to Russia and you just take a video of the people. They've all got straight faces. It doesn't look like a very fun place. It's not somewhere that I suggest men get women, because the women there are almost notorious for being extremely hypergamous. And so you'd likely find a woman who is looking to come up in the world, right? She's looking to secure a bag. Those women there, they're on the get the bag culture as well. And so I wouldn't say Russia
the
is
bad
necessarily
culture.
the right
What is
place
the bad
to
culture?
look for a woman.
I don't know what getting the bad
Okay,
culture.
so let me ask you then, what place? would
Everybody
you
trying to get
recommend
rich.
that a man should go look for a woman, in your opinion?
You could go to many
Left hand
places
and right
in
hand.
Asia, many places in South America, and my number one thing is just look at the culture.
Left hand and right hand, bitch. Just tell the truth.
Culture usually tend to have more feminine women.
Really no.
So
They have more
somewhere like
feminine women
South
or some
America does
feminine
have a
women.
strong culture. Certain places in Asia do have strong cultures, and when I say culture, I mean patriarchal culture, because that's where you're going to find women are women and men are men, and men are the leaders in that country. When you're going to westernized countries, what you're finding is due to the rise of feminism, men are almost no longer allowed to be men.
Wow.
It's actually frowned upon, and they're not allowed to be the leader. So you want to go to cultures where that's acceptable. You want to go to patriarchal cultures. And so there are a lot of places in South and Southeast Asia, South America, that you can travel to.
I don't drink coffee, so I don't even know how that feels.
You know, that's
and I got like some crazy ass coffee machines here
as a
too.
black woman.
And my StreamYard says I have 149
to guys to go to
facts
South America and Asia. Like I think you'd be the very first black woman I've ever heard promote that.
Because
what's wrong with that, bro?
Yeah, what is wrong with that?
Oh man, I gotta clean my
Most
glass.
of y'all never even been to Asia, man.
No, and I ain't going, biatch.
I've been to Asia, bro.
That's it. What do we drink? That's that nasty
I've been to
shit.
Asia. I've been to South America. I've been to Central America, bro.
I've been
to Europe.
In the military,
bro. I've been all over.
Okay, so you were in the military.
I've been all over, bro. It don't
Let me
matter.
ask you, what branch?
Hey, look here, man. Hold on. I got this, bro. Look, man,
what branch were you in, bro?
Look, man, that's why SPM tenant number 16. Don't dick police, bro. Don't come up here with a dick measuring contest on me. It's not the game. I told you, I've been all over the world. I asked you, where have you been at? You're sitting up here asking Jessica X, a woman, for advice on where you should go. You need to be asking.
I'm not asking her advice.
That's exactly what you did. You said, Jessica, where
this is a live show.
Interesting that, you know, Jessica, I mean, she would be the first black woman I've ever met
you on these guys
who is promoting, who told dudes to go to Asia and South America. Yeah, I guess there's a first for everything.
There's a thirst for everything,
but,
nigga.
You know, this is unprecedented.
You can't look at it as far as women. You got to look to yourself and decide, look, I'm going to do this. These are my standards. It doesn't matter what a woman says. You know what, Jessica X,
hey yo, Mitty, I got a whole new respect for shrimps.
It's hard to believe that a woman, yet alone a black woman, is saying these
things. Shit. Since a nigga growing them, these the babies up here. The ones that y'all see is the babies.
Categories of men.
The big ones is that. Hold on, here go the big one. Where's she at? There she go.
Yeah, so you're talking about the I'm the guy that, you know, I want what I want. That's the kind of guy I am.
Someone wants what he wants, but is the bulk of your concern what a man what you want, or is it what women want?
No, it's what I want, but you know, I'll deploy whatever means.
Like the word "but" is not sufficient. So
look, game changer. You're not gonna police my vocabulary, okay?
No, I'm good at everybody. You know how to read your sentence. Go ahead, but
you know, and like I was saying, you know, I pretty much want what I want, and I get what I get. And I use whatever means I gotta use to go ahead and get what it is that I want. You know, but I find it weird. Why does she say Asia? Like, I don't think that a lot of Asian countries like Japan and China and places like that, you'd be surprised how many of those countries are, in a lot of ways, they're more deficient than the West. Like you know, in Japan, it's pretty much the women like run the house.
So
And Asians like
I
that,
said-
bro.
Can I respond?
That's an
Yeah.
Asian thing, man.
City of Truth.
Let me throw the
you
link
seem
out
to
here
be
again in
concerned
case anybody
about
wants
what
to try
the
to
women of Japan want.
get in our
No,
version
no,
of
no,
this
what they
discussion.
want in Japan. If you are a man, okay, in Japan, and you are married,
Why is my grandmother?
that woman runs your life. Okay, she runs your budget. She runs your activities, what you do with your money. Okay, you basically come home and you give her your whole damn check.
Okay, so your research into the understanding of Japanese women have led you to this conclusion. It seems as though you do a lot of research on international and domestic women and their desires.
Oh no, I've talked to people that live overseas, so I know these things because I've talked to
You
people.
inquired these things. When is the Cherry Blossom Festival in Japan? So
springtime, nigga, at the same time in Washington D.C.
Yeah. So what I'm saying,
hey, look here, look, I did a
right, brother. So in your conversations with people who lived overseas about Japan, your concern was, what do she want?
Y'all some freaky motherfuckers in the chat room.
Am I correct?
Ain't no topic.
I'm trying to
This is the
answer
topic.
the previous question.
These niggas
Are
is
you
weird.
what do I want?
These guys go to these countries. Okay, they go to Japan, they go to China, they go to Asia, and they say, I'm gonna get a feminine, whatever. And then they end up doing the same thing I was talking about earlier. They go over there, they fuck. Okay, they pay a chick to fuck them. Okay, and then they just end up coming back to the U.S. You could have did that in the.
Yeah, topic is I guess what they're talking about. What are the options that successful black men have, and are the options available here in America? And that's what these men are basically saying. And even the woman is saying that. She's saying that your options are not here, and that you don't have to mitigate yourself to just simply America, or even the dynamic of your area, your culture. You know what I mean? It could be hood, ghetto, whatever you call it. You can expand yourself and move outside of that horizon. Go find a woman from another culture, from another race in a different area. And, that's what some of these men are trying to portray, but they're coming off, which I guess is, listen, you ain't gonna leave this motherfucking country, right, and try to get yourself a woman, and ain't gonna put a little bit of simp in you to try to work this game, nigga. It's some simping in that gaming. You niggas be talking about these American whores that you done took from broken homes and made sell pussy. That shit don't count when it comes to really like laying down some shit. Passport brothers. No, I don't think they passport brothers. Because it's a sister from the UK. Cali guy. The show is being hosted from a woman who is in London. They are 5 hours ahead, right? What time is it right now? I'm getting reports from work. 9. So that's 10, 11, 12, 1. 2 o'clock in the morning over there, bro. She's hosting the show talking to black men and encouraging them to get a passport. So I think I might have to turn back on her show. Thanks, Cali guy. Because I might have to roll up another one. That'd be like my third. And I'm smacked. There you go.
In the States, man, you could have just got you a escort. If I want to.
Is that what you did?
I don't gotta go to Japan. All I gotta do is go to a spa.
I see what you're saying, but you see, here's the thing. If he is a what do I want type of guy, and he wants to go to Japan and fuck a Japanese woman in her own land, and maybe even dress her up as a geisha and fuck her on a pile of sushi and pay for it, that's what he wants. And people who concern themselves with what they want think like that. People who concern themselves with what she wants are not concerned. They think that all pussy is the same. They think that $150 prostitute is the same sexual experience as flying to Japan and fucking a geisha chick on the ancient samurai ancestors' swords. I mean, so yeah, that is the difference when you ask these questions.
All right, a geisha is nothing more than a Japanese escort. That's all a geisha.
Yeah, but I like the makeup. So if you care about what you want, then you would go to where you want and get it, pay for it or not. But if you think that all sex is the same, and your concern would probably be more of how do I get it and garner consent.
Well, but see, things you don't have to go to another country to get a feminine woman, you know.
So, but if you got to go to another country to get a Japanese woman in Japan that you want to fuck on ancient samurai swords, so if that's what you want, then that's what you get. Because you are concerned with what you want.
If you want to know about, if you want to know about Japan, I'll reference you to my first live stream I did with DK Live. He's been living over there for 20 years. He speaks Japanese.
You're breaking up, brother. You're breaking up. You're breaking up, brother. I didn't hear nothing you just said.
Yeah, no worries. So no, though that is one of the difference. You know, men who are
Kelly guy, you ain't never
understand
lied.
the differences in circumstances and quality under which sex happens. They don't think that, you know, a girl from, you know, Oakland is the same as a girl from LA. They have sophisticated sexual desires because they spent time exploring their own desires. Men who worry about what she wants spends time worrying about the nuance of what she desires. And their questions will always be more akin to, I am surprised that women think that way because my research and study on what women want states that you should want this. So that is the difference in behavior patterns that I think Jessica was getting at. But, you know, I've talked to mine too long. I think Jessica, that's
yeah. I wanted to ask City of Truth something. So he seemed to have an issue with me suggesting that men go to South Asia.
Why would you say that?
Yeah,
You're a
and
black woman. Why would you say that?
this is the thing. You're saying that as a black person. Why would I say that, right?
Yeah.
So do you feel that black men should only be with black women?
All right, now say that. Do I feel that black men should only be with black women?
Yes.
Okay. Why not? You know how many black? First of all, just you know how many in the United States alone. Okay, in the United States alone.
You
in
feel
the
like
United States alone.
Okay, go ahead.
You know how many black women are in the United States?
Yes, but if they are not what you want, if they are not going to
how many
your life,
black women are in the United States?
And how many black men are
40
there?
million black people in the United 45 million black people in the United States. Okay, what's that divided by 2? It's 45 divided by 2.
45 is 22.5.
22.25.
Okay, so 22.5 million black women in the United States. Now, let's break that down further.
Don't count the underage girls, please. Please don't count the underage girls, sir.
Oh, these niggas is relaxing.
Let's minus the underage
shit.
girls.
We got the
So
world popping up in my chat room right
we're gonna
now.
say
What's
that,
up, the world?
Of that
Hello,
22.5 million,
Is
we're
it
gonna
me you're looking
say maybe 5-6 million of them are underage. You think that's accurate?
Unlimited.
Okay,
We'll go with yeah.
Okay,
Now,
so 12 million black. Let's also minus all the over, you know, the older, like 45 and up. So how many is that? Is that about another 3-4 million?
Okay. I think we're getting caught up in the numbers.
So we're gonna
say right here. Bro, hey, City of Truth.
Hey, if you don't mind, I would really like to see where this is going. I'm curious. I love
TC,
math.
can you hear me now?
Okay, well let's give a number. Let's say 8 million. Okay. Wait, let me get my calculator because I want to be accurate.
What the fuck's the point of running a hose? What is the point of running a hose?
Okay, so 22 minus 6. Okay, so it's 16.
Bro, no
minus
one cares, man.
4 for the older women. So we're gonna say 12 million.
Who
Okay.
gives a fuck how many hoes are out there? What's the point?
Black women.
12. Well, Marco, let's listen to this to conclusion.
12 million black women in the United States, and you telling me just for in that 12 million?
Wait a minute. What other criteria other than black do you have
for the women?
Yes.
Well, right now we're just going numerically. You know,
No,
that's
but we want to reduce it because you don't want a woman over 45 and you don't want a woman under 18.
Yeah,
so
I subtracted.
Hey man, GC man, I'm about to bring that smoke, bro. Hey, City of Truth.
Let me finish with this. Let me finish with this 12 million thing, and then I promise, please have y'all smoke. But so we have 12 million, right? What other criterias other than being a black woman with a vagina do you have? And so we take down
the point I was trying to make is that if you have, let's say you have 12 million black women who
No, I understand that, but what
nigga, answer the fucking question. God damn. Do you think black men should be with black women? God damn. How hard is it?
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do you date fat women?
Do I date fat women?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see.
It's a goddamn yes or no question. Do you date fat women?
One guy may not be fat to another guy.
Hold on. Let's pretend like that guy is the Surgeon General. Do you date women who are fat by the Surgeon General standards? Okay, let's do it better. Do you date obese women?
Okay, let's use Gabourey Sidibe. Would I date Gabourey Sidibe?
Do you date obese women, sir?
Hey, GC.
Okay, if they look like Gabourey Sidibe, fuck no.
Okay. So now we know that
but there's a lot of dudes out here who do date those types of women.
Yeah, we're talking about you. So, but basically, if you take away the fat bitches, then you are left with significantly less. You only
But a lot of dudes are destined to be with those fat bitches.
Hey, niggas like you are destined to be with them.
Here's the thing, sir. Men who ask what they want aren't destined to be with a fat bitch.
Bro, you have no idea.
And that's how I know you're not that dude. You see,
because
you are including anything.
What you do, Game Changer, is you impose your standards onto the black male community.
No, I'm asking
not everybody
he holds his own standards, dude. That's it.
Not everybody think like you, bro.
City of Truth.
And
basically,
also, saying that I don't think black women is you imposing your standards on me. So once again, if you have any standards other than blackness, then you could actually say I am a what do I want person, but you're not. You're not. You're the person that goes into a restaurant and says I want food. That is your only standard in life, is that the woman is black. And then you say stuff like, some people are destined. No, men who ask themselves, what do I want, create their own destiny and pursue it. You're saying that a person is destined to be with a fat woman as long as she's black. And you spend your life hoping that these fat bitches, that one of these 12 million fat bitches are, 12 million black women want you. Now, there is a fatal flaw in that. So let me ask you something. In all of your, how's it gone?
Oh, it's going great.
Really?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Please elaborate.
How many fat women do you have in your rotation, bro?
You know how many? First of all, I don't have any fat women. I date sexy chicks. I date chicks.
Everybody does. I mean, for some reason, everybody gets on the panel only date dimes. For some reason, nobody ever dates ugly hoes. Everybody gets on the panel only dates sexy
but I also
women, only six-figure women. Who the hell knows who's dating the rest of them? It seems like only that somebody else dates them. Whenever the people that get on the panel, the people that get on the panel just happen to have all the gift of gab and all the gift of just getting all the dimes.
Hey, Marco, otro payaso, bro.
Is that your girlfriend in your avatar?
No.
Marco,
no, that is just a hole that I'm fucking feeling when I feel like it.
Exactly my point.
I'm not stupid enough to have girlfriends or stupid enough to have wives.
Bro,
Marco. No, how are you doing that?
Say, bro. Oh, that's Marco down there? That's you, Marco?
Yeah.
Don't you know you're destined to be with a fat woman, Marco? Like, what are you doing with her?
Do you know what? City of Truth. Do you know what Marco has done? Marco is a what do I want guy. He has set his standard and he doesn't move from it. He likes beautiful women, 18 to 24. And guess what? He doesn't budge. He's not someone who is going to be dick pleased by a guy like you who says you can only date someone who's the same race as you. That's Asian woman. How could you go to South America and get with a woman that might not?
How you talking about? You literally sat there and you told black men to go to Asia. Yeah,
Yes.
What did the Chinese do about a couple weeks
Come
ago?
on, bro. Nah, bro. None of that straw man deflection. Man, you sound like a female right now, bro. I feel like sitting up there saying, hold up, Jessica. I feel like he's a female. Let him talk.
Them niggas the fuck up out of there.
That's what you sound like, bro. You sound like a straight up bitch, bro. I mean, I gotta go in on you, man. What the fuck is wrong with you trying to tell men what to do with their daggone pants, bro? If a man wants to get up and do what the fuck he wants, he can do it. But you coming up there saying, telling, look, bro, I can have what the fuck I want as my goddamn avatar because it's my motherfucking standards.
You got a dog as your avatar, dog.
Nigga, what the fuck do you have? You sitting there telling niggas to date fat chicks. What the fuck is telling they can't drive or do what the fuck they want to do? God, who the fuck you think you are? White Optimus Prime?
Let me pause that. Let me get to my music. Hold on. I'm not trying to buy that. What's up, my nigga?
What's poppin', famo?
Oh shit, I gotta turn my headphones down. Your shit is lit right now.
Hold on, I'm sorry, bro. Look.
That's my fault. My shit, I got that shit Styles got, so y'all niggas is always loud.
Bro,
I'm just low.
Between me and you, I got one joint with Windows 7 and one joint with Windows 10, and Windows 10 is extra as fuck. I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get this shit right, family.
The original Draco series computer has not had any of the updates that we've had in the last 2 to 3 years. So once I turn that son of a bitch on, I don't want no updates. I'm going raw high. Oh man. Facts. And it's got about 499 megabytes of storage shit.
I already know, famo. I already know.
Gigabyte. I'm sorry. Yeah, I done told these niggas how many terabytes I got of this shit. But I mean, I see everybody. There's a lot of niggas walking around YouTube talking about everybody watching this shit. They recording their snitches. They talking to feds. Hey, nigga, I would have put this shit out a long fucking time ago and laughed at you niggas getting confiscated, handcuffed, and put away live on camera. Obviously, you niggas ain't been charged, reprimanded, put to task, or put in front of the public for judgment. So obviously, I didn't release any tapes. But I got a lot of these motherfuckers.
100.
So I just say, hey man, some of these weird niggas gotta stop trying to put that snitch thing out there, man. You better point the fingers at the right niggas, nigga, before I just say, oh, I'm a snitch. All right. Well, if I'm a snitch, let me snitch.
Bro, in my opinion, I think that that term is used way too loosely, but certain motherfuckers that use that term, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what that motherfucker is. And I know some niggas don't fuck with that nigga. But for instance, the examples Triple Darkness put up today, I never knew that situation even went down, bro. I always wondered because I always bragged on this blue black nigga that Murder Inc. was fucking with, named the Dark Child or something. No, not the Dark Child, the Black Child or something, right? And I knew he was fucking with Cadillac Ty. I never knew why that situation never blossomed. And I ain't trying to change the subject, but that's an example of when you don't know what done went down with snitching and running your mouth about the wrong shit. Situations and different occurrences actually occurred that, you know what I mean? I'm like, God damn, you know, and then when you look at it on a real level like that and then bring it to this level, and see what motherfuckers is doing and what certain motherfuckers hate on as being some dishonorable shit that's really honorable. You know what I mean? It's like twisted when you get into the cyber world, bro. It's like Twilight Zone for real, bro. So I definitely enter and overstand and understand what the fuck you saying, famo. Real talk, man. Shit crazy, man.
I hope I ain't got that goddamn shit. But shit. I got that bug, nigga. That's what the fuck I got. Yeah, there's some weird shit going on, man. Do you see the shit, man? You posted that video of the poor brother, man, jogging. He decided to just pop off on them white folks, and they did what white folks do. I'm trying to figure out who was the cameraman. Why was the cameraman even following? And why the fuck was he able to catch that footage? First off, however, I gotta look at what else is going on. And in New York, they had this weird police officer who they put on leave, who was over here whooping people's asses 2 miles away from white folks who was in the park chilling for non-social distancing. So
damn,
watching Tariq's show, somebody else's show, they exposed that this guy has had a bunch of lawsuits to get him for whooping people's asses all over New York City or in the Bronx, wherever he's located at. So I like I said earlier, I'm just trying to tell people, I don't know what your protest is for. It looks stupid to me at this point, and I can't be pro-black anymore because y'all niggas ain't holding no pistols.
Bruh, I can't do nothing but over, enter, and understand that shit because it's real talk. You know what I mean? People don't respect words and marching. You know what I mean? Certain folks don't respect nothing but that other shit, and it's fucked up and unfortunate, but that's real talk, bro. Like when the motherfucker can't even jog on the road, when we really got to act like the movies we love the best, like I put in the comment section earlier, we watched the most CIA movies. Nigga, listen, I don't know what drug Tom Cruise taking, but he need to keep doing them same type of movies. What's the one cat V-Dub? I believe he actually from the East Coast because that one cop movie, I never goddamn remembered the name. I did when me and Brother Blade was talking, but he was in that too. I mean to bring them brothers up to simply say how they was getting down in them particular flicks and what's reflected on how they get down when they acting like the CIA per se. Bro, everybody ain't got to know how you feel. Okay, you hate the fuck out Goodyear tires. Why is you going around poking the shit out motherfuckers Goodyear tires, bro? You know what I mean? Everybody ain't got to know how the fuck you goddamn feel. And now this keeping it real shit is being like shifted to you keeping it real to the point where you self-snitchery latent. You're dry snitching. You doing this other shit in the name of keeping it real. I gotta show a motherfucker I'm tough. I gotta show them that I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Fuck. And then when it really happened, it's like, damn. Slow singing and flower bringing. I didn't think that they was gonna do that nigga like that. He was just talking words. Hence why I don't understand why certain trolls on YouTube be like, well, nigga, them just words. Nigga, you say that, hey, you say enough of just words to the wrong motherfucker. You sleeping with them fishes, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real blurred line, OGV Dub, on some real shit, bro. You know what I mean? And whether we talking about real shit like relationships, shit like what a real nigga status is, where you really stand in the nation, man, all that shit is subjective as fuck due to them blurred fucking lines, my nigga. And what's tough to one motherfucker ain't tough to the next motherfucker. Okay, nigga, you go to work for 90 hours a week. Nigga, you do construction. Not you per se, but another motherfucker. You feel me? Boom. You bringing in that shit. But another motherfucker minus 90 hours of work. And what he do is what? His wife and kids eating. He eating every 3 days. Both is gangster, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what the fuck you got to do. And the idiot box, TV, social media, motherfuckers' opinions, for some of us, a great majority of us, is fucked up because we take that as actual standards, and that ain't really what the fuck it is, my nigga. If shit fucked up out here, and look, shout out to my sister, man. She know her name. I don't dry snitch. I ain't trying to bring no heat to your shit by saying that, but boom. She say, God damn it, nigga, bruh, if ain't no motherfucking shit paper, I know what a shit rag is. Okay? I know what soap is, my nigga. I'm not about to go crazy out this motherfucker. So having your own mind, whether it's for foo-foo, for play, shit, man, I'm just out here, man. Shit, wifey say it's cool. I'm about to get out here, get busy, get my dick sucked, fuck a couple hoes. Woo, woo, woo. I ain't bringing nothing back, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the fuck you doing, use your whole sense and that judgment and your mind and your thinking and the potential outcomes, whether it's some menial shit, YouTube, whether it's some for real shit, voting out here, trying to earn a living for your family, for your peoples. Man, we all white, black alike for real. Because the white folks feeling it for real. These motherfuckers just don't air out their laundry like we do. This why, hold on, part of the reason why old boy got shot and my video got took down, I don't give a fuck because I knew it was. I knew one. Listen, bro, it ain't about me. Fuck that. It's about the people. Bro, keep it real with yourself. A lot of shit that we've never encountered is scary because you never encountered it. Face that shit and focus, my nigga. On some real shit. My greatest fear was water. I swim like a motherfucker now. Now I got to overcome my other fear. Arachnophobia. Vita, Slapper, everybody in the chat, nigga. I'm pulling out double R buckshot at a spider, bro.
Nigga, I'm with you. Fuck that. We gonna be two shooting ass niggas in the crib, nigga. Fuck that.
Facts. Facts.
Why you think I ain't never going to Australia, nigga? Fuck that. Them spiders jump, nigga. Fuck that.
Already they jump. And I'm mad at the itty bitty jumping motherfuckers that don't even measure a quarter inch.
Yeah, put me in front of Debo in his prime before you put me in front of a fucking spider, especially from Australia, nigga. Fuck that.
Tabernacle. All motherfucking facts, bro. So I'm like, the fear is real, brother. You know what I mean? So I understand, man. And this some unprecedented shit on all levels, bro. Yeah, niggas like me was dropping videos about what I thought I knew. What? Lauryn Hill had it right. A man that knows something that really know anything, know that he don't know a goddamn thing. I don't know shit, bro. After this shit slapper, after this shit video, real talk, bro. We knew something that was, listen, this how they did us. I even did videos about it. I know y'all know. I said, man, they said it's going to be like 3 recessions before the next election. Motherfuckers was looking for the goddamn recessions. Wasn't nobody looking for goddamn corona. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody looking for that, bro. And now we're going to find out it was a House bill did last January that had a whole motherfucking shitload of money just for this said type of thing happening. I'm like, okay, so y'all knew it was going to happen? Shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. I had no answers, family. Man, I humble myself to the game. Man, the game is cold. Some motherfuckers say it's fair, but I really believe these hoes got us on some extra shit, bro. When it comes to what's happening, you feel me, fam? And what's going on when they actually go down, you're like, oh, damn, that's fucked up. Well, that fucked up shit, they done planned that like 15 years ago. So ain't no telling what's going on now. And then on top of all that, hence me shouting out Vita up, my bro had enough sense to start a farm of seafood, a farm of ingestible proteins and nutrients, if said be, without even really trying to do it. Because this meat shortage shit, slapper. When I was talking to Brother Blade, I said, man, they trying to short out the goddamn population, right? I said, if you minus a Negro, beef and pork for 90 days, if that nigga 71 years old, he gonna have a hard on when he wake up in the morning, Jack. It's gonna be motherfuckers beating pussy up all around this bitch. So the meat shortage, the dumbest shit in the world, bro. But that's just my opinion, brother. You feel me? I don't know everything. I've been talking too much, man. I'm glad to be here, man. Brothers, enlighten me on what y'all feel about whatever, my nigga. Tabernacle. Shit.
Me personally, I don't think this whole virus situation, I don't think it was planned. I do think it was an accident that China tried to cover up, and they had a shitty, job on doing it. So it spread around the world. It was inevitable. And then after that, I think the political figures that's up there seeing the perfect catastrophe to capitalize off of. And that's what we're going through now. But initially, the virus getting put out to the world, something this deadly, and as unplanned and as wild as shit was, I don't think it was planned at all. If it was planned, I feel like a lot of higher figures wouldn't have got touched by it. and it's still something that's floating in the air and fucking everybody up. So I think on that front, conspiracy didn't start until after the political figures seen they could capitalize off of it. I think China was trying to cover up a dirty secret of having a fucking super virus out there that leaked from a lab because they wasn't handling shit right.
And I totally agree with that. Check this hot shit out. Now, what you just said falls in line with a lot of things that's going on, right? And it bugged me out because Style said it earlier too, which was like, yo, damn, what the fuck?
Let me just say one thing.
Yeah.
If you go back, you'll see me talking about this shit way before it touched down in America, and I was trying
right? I was talking about that shit about January too. Like, yo, there's some shit going on. I think we should be worried about it. Yo, I'm gonna get my baby mama on here. I was in the crib freaking the fuck out long before it hit the fan, and she was like, "Yo, man, you need to calm the fuck down. Stop watching that shit. Fuck that shit. That shit." I'm like,
man, I was watching videos of Asians just dropping mid-walk and shit. I was like, oh, hold up. And then the Lunar New Year came around, and I was like, they never closed their borders. Oh shit, I'm in a fucking populated area with high tourism. I'm scared. Like,
they had groceries in their hands. They was falling dead on the floor. I said, what the fuck? And I started listening to other videos and the science that was coming out. I said, oh my God, this motherfucker.
Hey,
man, I love, man. My homeboy, man, the nigga that was in my wedding done died out this month.
Yeah, see.
I said, man, I ain't fucking with these niggas, man. These niggas is they also, and he didn't die from no coronavirus, but maybe he did because he had blood clots, which is another attribution to coronavirus. And then he had a heart attack. So it's like,
yeah, and that shit's scary. I was reading one of the medical reports. Sorry for cutting you off. I was reading one of the medical reports on that shit, and the doctor was able to get one of the blood clots out of the patient's. I want to say it was his skull, and immediately that fucking the area filled up with outrageous amount of blood clots instantly.
Yeah. So,
nigga, man,
this shit. I was watching some shit.
Talk about that shit.
It's somebody I follow here on YouTube. Y'all should all follow her. Her name is Ann411. Nigga, she had this shit out a long time ago. And I mean, she had some shit. Right now, her page got some shit out. You go watch, you go like, oh, this bitch was on it long. Man, listen.
That's what I said. When I first came across it, it was just a little it was on a little conspiracy forum, like new ammonia in China. And it was just one of those brush off things. And yeah, that shit picked up rapidly and crazy.
Them niggas started holding those cruise ships, and I'm like, I'm about to go on a cruise. Them niggas like, yeah, cruise ships. Motherfuckers was trying to take me on air balloons, and like 3 crashed in that same week. I was like, I'm not going. Fuck you. So now I'm about to go on a cruise, right? I ain't never been on a cruise in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do it. So I'm like, I'm about to go on a cruise this year. I got the guap, I got the extra bread. I'm about to take, I don't give a fuck who coming with me. I'm paying for everybody, nigga. Let's go. Coronavirus. Nigga, y'all niggas stay home, stay in your house, don't cough, don't sneeze. Nobody know I'm keeping my money in my pocket. Like, that's how quick that shit changed for me. I'm gonna go on this cruise, just not right now.
Hey, yo, RE, the crazy shit about it, there's a chance that a lot of Americans already had this shit that already went through their system and didn't kill them, and they didn't know because the shit started in the middle of November in China. They never closed down their borders until months later. So there was more than enough time for that shit to spread around the world and fuck people up, and they just thought it was the average flu.
Nigga, let me tell you something.
That's facts.
I was sitting in a board meeting with a nigga who owns 2 factories in fucking Wuhan, all right? And this was in, I'm gonna say February. And they was talking about this shit. They was like, yo, because they was all talking to Chinese, and one nigga just looked at me. He was like, yeah, I know you know what they're saying. They talking about the coronavirus, you know, in China right now. It's bad. He can't go home. He can't go. He was like, yeah, he owns 2 factories out there. He can't go home. He went, what? Oh, shit. So now I rode on the train with my mask on. I've been wearing a mask since the year changed. Like I've had a mask on my face since the year changed because I've been in Little Korea in Manhattan. They all wear masks, so I be on I'm wearing a fucking mask. I don't know what's going on. So I've been wearing a mask, man. And I'm going to board meeting. I take the mask off. I don't want to be disrespectful. I should have kept that shit on. These motherfuckers, black ass.
That's what I say. People that I was talking to like offline and shit. When I was telling them why I wasn't going to downtown Boston, they thought I was being racist, and I had to really explain to them how tourism works. If you're Chinese and you come to America and you go to Boston, where are you going to go? Chinatown, where all your people are, and where everybody's going to give you what you know. So I was like, it's a bad idea to go down there. And then downtown Boston alone, worldwide tourism, the shit been going around the world. It doesn't just come from China at this point. No reason to go down there. No duck tours, no swan rides, no none of that shit. Fuck all that shit right now.
Man, I had to take the train to work. Okay. And one of the trains that I ride to work is a majority Asian populated train because it goes to their neighborhood. So I was already fucked up. And they always got on masks. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They've been wearing masks for years.
Life, yeah. It's they're kind of accustomed to it because how bad the pollution got over there throughout the years. So it got so bad that their skin was burning at one time. So I could understand that.
Bro, y'all dropping straight game. Real talk, man. Hey, I'm waving pom-poms over here at this point, bro, because I ain't heard shit like this straight up in months.
You ain't never
on
heard
YouTube, bro.
You ain't never see it?
Shit.
Yo, bro, I think you should type in like Little Korea, Manhattan. Man, listen, them niggas been wearing masks forever, okay? All I know is niggas wearing masks. In fact, the reason now that everybody got these masks out with these little designs and tigers and shit on them is because Asians already had that shit pre-made. Like, they got a whole stamping press ready to go.
Yep.
Masks, nigga. That's what they wear every day, all day. In fact, I be playing my video game on this channel, right? If you notice, the bitch got a mask on her face.
Wow. Right.
It's in video game.
Deep. Man. And that couple with that house bill they did last January, I'm like, man, they been new. And I'm like, bro, goddamn.
Obama administration said something out like, yo, a pandemic coming. But fuck a pandemic. Like, we done fucked up our air. And you know what's crazy? You hear all the articles coming out. You know the air quality has changed. Look at the atmosphere now. Oh my God, the ozone layer has closed. It opened and closed in a phenomenal amount of time. What's happening?
Man. V-Dub, you just dropped some game, bro.
Yo, no bullshit. When I seen how fucking clear India looked and shit like that, I was so upset I couldn't go around the world and take photos at this point.
Man.
Like, there is no other time in history we're going to see this shit like this again.
Well, there might be, because now, right, with the youngins and the young ones who are sitting at home watching the air quality change, they're going to say, I got electric vehicles. Why the fuck are we killing ourselves? You know, it might be like a Star Trek moment, right?
I hope.
You know what I'm saying? Look how clear the air is. We want to go back to all this bullshit? Nah. You know, I'll agree with nuclear powered boats and shit like that as long as they're safe. Because we've been piloting them for, I don't know, 50, 60 years now. Facts. So as long as they're safe, I agree with them because they don't emit carbon.
100. 100.
When you don't emit carbon, the ocean doesn't have to absorb it and destabilize itself.
But now thinking about it, I think where we might have a fair chance is with the 5G revolution that's going to come. Because there's no latency between, you know, the towers and the vehicles that they want to have driving remotely and shit like that. So that might be a big game changer right there, especially if they have electric powered, let's just say electric powered taxis that are man-made. I mean, not man-made, computerized with all the sensors and all that shit. So yeah,
facts.
The first one.
Mm-hmm. So yep, I did see some of that shit over there. I didn't know what country it was exactly, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I watched a lot of people argue about the 5G, and I was just like, I don't even want to go into conspiracy theorists with this. They always do this with a new G. So I just looked into the good shit that comes with it. And like some of the shit's scary to me, especially with the, the technology that they want to intertwine with humans. Like that shit's always going to be scary to me. But as far as like amputees and shit being able to get robotics that help them 10 times better than the shit they got now, I support that. As far as vehicles driving me around without a human in them, nah, that's for my kids. Not
facts.
Facts. For my grandkids, I'm giving everybody gasoline. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to support driving until we can't legally drive anymore. But until then, yeah, I can't. Like, no, I'm like Will Smith in iRobot. Like, I support a lot of the future technologies, but a lot of it scares the dog shit out of me, if I'm being completely honest with any of you. Because I've been wrapped in technology since I was a kid, I've actually seen some of the fucking inventions come to light to show that these motherfuckers ain't playing when they say, they want to see full-blown robots running. Like the robotics, the cyborgs that they've been building throughout history. Like I watched that shit go from building blocks to actually humanoid. And when I seen it go humanoid, I was just like, oh, this is nah.
Did you watch the Picard series on CBS?
Nah, not yet. I was waiting for more episodes to come out.
I think they unleashed the whole thing for free. Go watch that whole shit. Mm-hmm. Go watch that whole shit and be like, oh, okay.
Like even in
the Matrix.
Even what they're doing with hologram technology scares me. And I'm not saying it scares me like, oh, I'm just talking like it literally scares the shit out of me. Because if you think about it, right? They're making it so hologram technology could actually project me, you, or V-Dub and have us walking down the street on camera doing some kind of crime. And we're sitting there watching the same video trying to figure out who the fuck is that portraying us on the video. Like that's, so facts. And I'm just thinking though, the way that my mind works, I'm evil enough that if I knew how to do some shit like that, I would do some shit like that and have people looking a fool on video. I would never incriminate nobody because I don't, how I feel about people going to jail. But at the end of the day, yeah, you would be doing some full blown bullshit on video trying to figure out how the fuck am I sleepwalking? What the fuck's going on here? When I saw that Tupac hologram, my jaw dropped. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up the Tupac hologram at Coachella. My motherfucking jaw dropped. If he didn't have little light sensors going through his shoes, I would have been sitting there convinced that they resurrected Tupac somehow.
Fact, bruh. Oh, man. Talk that shit, fam.
That might be next.
Right. And I watched that shit go from interactive holograms back in the 90s. Where some guy had a video where he had a hologram on his hand and it was like a little elephant running around in a circle and a drip and I think some like bouncing ball or something. And even when I saw that, I was like, oh, the future's going to be wild. And I thought it was going to be a little bit more advanced over here, but you got to go to China or Japan to see actually what they're doing with this shit on just what they can do level, not the Project Blue Beam level that everybody's waiting for.
Hey, bro, I went to the financial, the reserve, the place where they got all the gold in New York City. Mm-hmm. Shit's like downstairs, take an elevator, got walk through. So in the beginning, like they have this place where they crush up $20 bills. You can buy like a bundle of like $2,000 for like $20. $20 bills that have all been ripped apart. And I mean, you could try to put them back together, but they've been shredded so badly, like it's fucked up.
Yeah,
right. But in that thing, when you walk through like the first museum, there's this hologram of like, I don't know what the fuck, I forgot if it's a 20 or a gold nugget, and it's just floating. You can like try to grab it, but your hand goes through it, but it's a hologram. And bro, I went to see this shit in like 9th grade. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna tell anybody how old I am, but I'm gonna tell you it was a long time ago. Not as long as movies.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the shit has gone so far now that they could actually make that dollar bill land in your hand and you would feel it.
Yeah, they're getting there.
Like no, they're there. They are actually there. If you even look at Microsoft HoloLens wants to make it where you can actually feel the movements, the vibrations, the thumps of the punches and shit all from the headset. So they want to use their micro sensors to get down and dirty in you.
all this shit, and they ain't got a starship yet. This is some bullshit.
Talk to me.
Here's the thing: starships are probably something that has been built and probably has been floating around. But the technology behind it, no, the technology behind it would be best to keep highly secretive to make sure other countries don't get it, because it would help them weaponize on a higher level than they're at now. Because think about it: why did America snatch up all the Nazis? Because they had the rockets. They had the rockets. But I'm saying the ones they did snatch up had the technology to send rockets to space, which was good technology for them to have long range missiles.
Yeah, the Russians had it first.
100.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm just using those Nazis that they snatched up for the reasoning behind. Well, partly the reasoning behind.
Both of them motherfuckers went in there and they said, "Them Nazi niggas was." Rockets at the let me hold on for a second. What is this B2 technology, sir? Let me highlight you. Werner, I was watching because I fell asleep with the Smithsonian channel on, right? All I watch is like the Nazi, the end of war. All I watch is that shit. So I think Werner Van Swan, or whatever the fuck his name is, was sent to America, and the other guy was sent to Russia. I think this whole shit was played out from about the 50s.
That's facts.
About how it should all go and who should be in charge. Because let's keep it 100. If Russia was in charge right now, we'd all be fucked up. We'd all be in a fucked up situation. Even Russia would be in a fucked up situation. But with America in charge, and how it's manipulated and transgressed, and who buys from what, and where buys from who, and who buys from where, and who funds what terrorists, at the end of the day, the American conglomerate is best being at the top because it gives everybody culpable deniability.
Yep.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. All I do is purchase oil or sell oil to the nation or country. That's what I believe is going on here. And we're all being played because Russia sold the inferior aircraft carrier to China. China's trying to float this fucking aircraft carrier out. And the United States, bro, with diesel powered. Like, put that shit in the fucking yard, put some nuclear fucking in it, and get that shit popping. Until then, niggas be on YouTube, China gonna fuck America up. When, nigga?
Yo,
I be mad.
I just had an argument. with somebody about that. It was like, and this is what a lot of people do when it comes to China versus America. They take the whole population into account for war. And it's not that many people that's going to go to war for China. I'm not saying that they don't have the numbers to have more people on the field for America, but they don't have the tech behind it to really match where we at.
But we're fair. So they have maybe 1 billion troops, right? But they have 1 billion troops to fight in China. They don't have 1 billion troops to fight in America.
Yep. That's what I said. We have a bigger, stronger army. And people don't realize what that means.
You have to get here first. And we are strategically placed to get there prior to their arrival here. And then strategically take out their military strong points, either nuclear or conventional, and then occupy their territories or isolate the places that we know are the best places to occupy. So China,
all the bullshit going on right now, who would stop America?
They can't. See, their problem is their submarines are too loud and their stealth fighters can be seen. China has no position except for economical.
Yep.
And
talk to me.
And they're losing that position. They're losing that position currently.
Yeah, because I can't beat your aircraft carriers or your submarines or your jet fighters or your stealth bombers. I can't beat none of them shits. But I tell you what, you know this by all your medical supplies from me. Fuck you and your supplies. My boat broke down in the middle of the ocean, bitch. Like how you
Check this.
tell me, you know?
Check this though. going back to the original thing that we was talking about that got us heavy on the conversation, the whole coronavirus shit. If you think about China's economic power, that would be the perfect reason why they tried to cover this shit up before it went worldwide.
Talk that shit!
Because if you look at how it looks right now, everybody, Russia included, is mad as fuck at China. And they're willing to take the right proceedings to make sure that China can't do no land grabs, no power moves, none of that shit.
Yeah, third.
Yo, bro, you playing some shit because now China put themselves in a position where they in the world view and they can't make strategic moves as a superpower. You have a third world country with superpower money. China is still a third world country.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck with nobody.
Man.
Hey, this is a third world country. Bro, them niggas is Venezuela, Guatemala, boosted. They are Mexico, boosted. That's who the fuck they are. They are and the capitalist nation, I mean the communist nation controls all the money, so they're absorbing all the capital to put it into productions to buy a failed aircraft carrier and shit like that, or buy fucked up nuclear, fucked up submarines, which they sold to Pakistan, which is Pakistan. But you got the loudest submarines in the fucking world, and you know, listen, China's not in a position to put themselves. They're in a position to stabilize the current position of all European nations.
Yep.
And that is the power within itself.
Right.
The stabilization.
That's the thing, it's temporary, though.
Fact.
It is temporary.
And that's why they're going ham.
Corona could just be a test of how long people are.
Yep.
They say 20 million. Well, relatively, what we know is conspiracy theorists is about 20 million Chinese people died. That means nothing to them. With a billion people in their land. That means nothing as a test. America has tested genetically modified fucking mosquitoes on us.
Facts.
They've injected fucking poisonous gas or fucking viruses into the New York City public transit system.
Facts.
Prior to Corona.
Facts.
Tuskegee experiments.
So, I'm not gonna sit here and nah, niggas been doing what they're doing. See that?
Cocoa Butter Queen. I see you. Chill.
Facts.
I be mad.
Yeah, you love that name, don't you? You was missing it. I see you over there glowing because I called you the Cocoa Butter Queen.
I be mad. These niggas got sunlight. I be mad as a motherfucker when them niggas hop on. It be sunlight. You and Tree.
I know, right? Oh, Brayton, Warren and shit.
Hey, V Dizzo, what's up, Slapper?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, shit.
I can't lie. You over there stuffing your face and all, but I like the hair. The purple is a good look on you. No bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I know you like it.
Yeah, I like purple.
Yeah, I like when people do some unique shit.
I know what you like already.
Shit.
Already.
Oh shit.
God.
What's that?
I love talking about. What's up, bro? You can't talk about that shit. I like your Dyson sisters up there and your fluffy.
Shout out to Walt Disney World.
Chill.
In the South.
Yeah, they closed right now. They done lost one point.
See, that's why everybody mad at China. Can't even go to Disney if you win the Super Bowl right now.
All that.
Fucked up.
You know, purple my favorite color. That's all the cars I could change on my video game. They all purple. Purple my favorite color.
Hey, look though.
It's a color.
I'm mad at my daughter. She ate all the skin off the lemon pepper wings from Wingstop. I'm upset right now.
Oh hell no, fam!
I'm fucked up right now.
Working in the
I hope you got some gravy. Shit.
Look at this, like it's all
Oh, hell no.
Every chicken, like the meat inside, it looked like it's an X-ray of each one of the goddamn chicken wings and shit. Like, who do that?
She said, look like that. Yeah. Hey, she like that skin.
Yeah, but I'm like,
so she finished part of niggas out.
Facts, fam. That crunchy shit is extra, fam. Real
Let's
talk.
be fucking us all up. I don't even want to eat none no more, man. I don't even want to
Uh-oh. Yeah, some hot sauce will work.
I was excited, you know. I was just like happy about it. And then I opened up the box. I was like, damn. So what's good? We talking about why China trying to kill people?
Man, China on that extra family. Real talk.
I can't lie though. They did do the China citizens dirty over there, yo. They welded them people inside their cribs. Like,
they trying
facts.
Yo, they violent.
They trying to get that. You know, we were in that deficit. I think we owed China, so now they trying to flip that shit. Hey, you killed this many people. Go on and wipe that debt off. We cool. We even.
Yeah. Oh no, that look like something they trying to pull off right now. Like, hold on,
yeah,
we need restitution for this bullshit. Y'all fucked us up. That's what I'm saying. China in a real bad spot right now. I understand why they tried to cover it up. I don't agree with it, but the World Health Organization.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. You talking about the people who give us all our free and fake shit? Look, she just put the glasses on. She might have thought they were real when she went to the store, but China made that shit.
Boycott China.
You know what I'm saying? My shit be saying made in Taiwan, but them niggas got tags in China that say made in Taiwan. Them niggas sold tags into the official shit. I ain't fucking with China.
Because you could get any tag you want around the world from China. Like, no bullshit.
Niggas be having half quality t-shirts that say Gildan, and them shit don't be China, man. And niggas just stitch the motherfucking tag in. I ain't fucking with China, man. Them niggas know how to act when it comes to bread.
I like Korea when I'm in there. I was stationed there for like 4 years.
Oh my god! Did you go to Hooker Hill? Wait a minute, you in Korea? Did you go to Hooker Hill? Hold on, I want to hear about this Hooker Hill shit because you was in Korea too. I know you know about them hoes. I know you know.
Yes, the juicy girls. The juicy girls.
Juicy girls. My nigga Cliff came on here. He was like, "There's a hill right where the niggas walk up. Yeah. At the bottom of the hill, people, and at the top of the hill, it costs more money. So what the fuck is the hill? Because I got this bread. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, they used to tell us, "Don't go on that hill, or you ain't coming home." So we used to stay away from that bitch. I was trying to get back home. Shit like that.
Oh man.
They told you that shit. They told them niggas, go to that hill. And, you ain't gonna want to
get married. Niggas getting turned out.
Story. You ain't going home. They told them niggas, you go to the hill, you ain't going home. And them are two different things. You wasn't going home alive.
They called it black syphilis.
Little black syphilis, never heard of that.
Shit, that shit. I was like, I don't give a black nothing, yellow. I'm coming home. I don't fuck with that hill. Fuck that.
Lord have mercy. You motherfuckers out here killing in Korea and killing coochie and at the same time. This is some gangster shit. I fucks with y'all, Lord, man. Hey, Slap. You know how I bumped into the other day? Anthony. Remember Anthony with the dreads?
Yep.
He ain't got dreads no more, right? But I bumped into my nigga. Like, yo, we had a problem. I was like, nah, we didn't have a problem with me. You had a problem with everybody else, my nigga. I don't have anything about that shit. I'm not a soldier, so I don't know about valor or dishonorable discharge and none of that shit. But I was like, nigga, I was there that day. I remember. You know, you don't want to be telling a nigga, I know exactly what happened that day. You want me to talk about it here on this panel with these new niggas? I don't think you want to do that. But yeah, I know you, my nigga. And he was like, yeah. And he just smoothly walked off and went to some other shit. I was like, that's the smartest thing to do, man. I don't want to talk about none of that shit. Nope.
Oh man,
I got memory. You know what I mean? Like I remember what happened. I wasn't against my nigga because I'm like my nigga coming through. You know what I'm saying? But he's a little fucked up. He's a little and when niggas get doxxed, that's the shit that happen. You know, if you're not ready for this doxing, you shouldn't come. Yo, if you're not ready for doxing, do not come to any black sector. If you are not, PSA, public, please take this audio, somebody. If you are not ready for doxing, do not come to the black sector. You are not ready for what's going to happen to you, yourself, and your life. And if you
got something to hide, for real, if you got something to hide, don't even enter the shit. That's what I be like.
You say hide. I say if you got something to protect, don't come to the black sector of YouTube. And if you have something to hide, more importantly, if you have something to protect, do not come to the black sector of YouTube because
this is the wrong side of the train tracks.
It's not the place to be, folks. It ain't where you want to go. It ain't what you want to do. You know what you could do is like find ASMR.
Man, it's the dumpster behind Planned Parenthood.
How to build DIY. Anything but niggas. Because the minute you find niggas is the minute you find yourself demonetized. All right? I just want to let you know that.
Super facts.
I'll never be monetized on any of my channels. You know why? Niggas.
Nigga.
My motherfucking name.
Niggas can be cool though. They ain't all bad. You know, they hilarious. It can be comedy.
Hey, Slap. Hold on a second. Slap. You got like a little tank of water. You see these little plants growing right now? I would send you one little piece, and it will take over any place of water you have in 7 months. This is 3 weeks, and I only had a little piece. It was like a branch, you know what I mean? And then I cut it, and then it branched off even more. So I will send you a little piece of this shit right now, right? And you will be mad at me 4 or 5 weeks later, like, yo, what the fuck is this?
I'll let the turtle eat that shit.
Oh yeah. See, I can't put it in the goldfish tank. It'd be a wrap for this. Shit. The algae balls cost like $10. I'm not. Nope. I feed the goddamn goldfish boiled cucumbers and pellets. That's it.
Oh man. Yeah, but that's what I give the turtle. Pellets and whatever else that motherfucker. Yo, that motherfucker snuck out one day.
And you want one of these frogs? I seen the video. These niggas eat rats.
Oh yeah.
You want one of these motherfuckers? I send you one of these bitches. I got 12. I don't know that I bought 10 and 12 came and they all alive.
Yeah. Nope.
Somebody's supposed to die. This is what happened when I bought my goldfish, right? Because you know, like you gotta get a fish tank and then you gotta seed the tank and make sure you get the good bacteria. So I did that shit, and I'm thinking like this little 20-cent goldfish is gonna die. These big gold silver dollar looking motherfuckers.
Shit.
Will not die. One of them niggas jumped out the tank. I didn't find it until I was moving. He was like a hard, crispy, dried up goldfish behind the tank.
Motherfuckers be having to buy their own. They be watching Finding Nemo and be thinking that shit's real.
Just keep some. I be catching the other one. I got a big one in here right now. He a big one. He the only nigga with like a white spot on him. He be trying to jump out the tank. I be like, yo. It be the middle of the night. I can hear the motherfucker. They either like pick the pebbles up bottom of the tank and spit them at the floor mad hard. And hear the pebbles like, boom. Or trying to jump out the water. It's them and the tadpoles. I'm like, yo.
Why don't you love life? Oh man.
Nah, with the 39, with the 30-gallon tank, I keep the water mad low, so they can't even like when they jump, they just jump. They just jump and like go out the water and fly back in. But if the fact is that man, goldfish are dirty. They go like the next time I'll never buy this many goldfish again. And I only did it because I wanted to seed my tank. And the last time I did this, none of the motherfuckers survived. Oh man, bro, this time all of them survived.
Man, put them shits in the river, yo. Them shits get huge. No bullshit. Look that shit up.
I'm lying. I'm taking the frogs and the goldfish to Central Park. Them niggas going to Central Park. If I can't sell what I need to sell by the time I need to sell them, they got to go.
Yeah, no, they sell them to the Asians. They don't care where shit come from. They just care.
No, that's why I want to get turtles, bro. That's why I want to get turtles. But my last baby mama told me I cannot get turtles to sell the babies to Asians. She told me I'm forbidden doing that shit. Yo,
man, they be selling them for pets.
It took me a long time to get out of that conversation. We know how easy it is to grow so many baby turtles. Do you know how many eggs these motherfuckers lay? Do you know what the Asians do to baby turtles and shit? They be making turtle soup. Man, listen, man. They got some shit where you could rub turtle oil on your shoulder, nigga. Your shit feel better tomorrow. Fuck out of here with that shit. I'm selling that shit to Ava. She said no, she ain't with me no more. So I'm about to go tomorrow.
Understandable.
Yeah, nah, I seen my daughter today. Other than that, I ain't had to see her. So I'm gonna grow me some baby turtles, and them motherfuckers about to be sold to the Asian market. Yeah, I'm selling them to the Asians so that they can eat them for themselves. I don't want to.
I'm just saying, once the transaction's done, what the person does with the product is on them.
Man, what do you think? What do you think 10 to 20 pounds worth of live baby turtles gonna do to them niggas? Man, they gonna love that shit.
Oh man.
And I'm weird. I'll get a big ass. I get like 4 of them big old blue buckets and grow them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Had a water spinning and shit and grow them so they're like really, really bigger. And then be like, yo, I got mad turtles to sell, bitch. I know you.
About to have a wet market in your back room and shit.
I have a wet market in my living room, nigga. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, nigga. That's I'm looking at the computer, the TVs behind me. I ain't got no space in here. I gotta stack it. That's why I bought the new aquaponics stackable high big growing station. Mm-hmm. And then I got the different soil. So at the bottom, I'm gonna put the soil. And at the top, I'm gonna put the rocks, and in the middle, I'm gonna put the lava rocks or a mixture of both. And I'm gonna have my herbs and spices growing, and at the top, I'm gonna have my herbs and herb growing.
Yep.
Them motherfuckers is in there. It's what they call that shit? Rock wool. I got rock wool, and then I took that. I got this dark peat moss and weird seed mixture thing. So you just stick the seed in there and you let that shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got that shit for
I got some of those for
testing.
Clones.
I was testing what I found in a reserve pot that I was utilizing at the time. And I didn't think they would have them in there. Hold on, I bought some more earlier. Hold on. Oh shit. Yeah. I didn't think they would have them in there, but they had them. So I got them, and I see 2 are actually germinating right now. Mm-hmm. Yep. But then I ate some grapes the other day, and then I took some of the peat moss shit, and I made like a whole bucket full of this grapes. So if I decide to grow a vineyard, I might want to send you a vineyard too, nigga. You want a vineyard? You up there? That's the vineyard.
Works for me. I can't lie.
It's a great plant.
Yep.
The next thing I'm gonna do is strawberry.
Weather to change up so I can start this little garden in this little square area that's already worked itself out. All I got to do is get some wood, get some dirt. It's already.
I'm about to say you're gonna build a above ground stackable. Yeah, that's the best way to go, man. Just throw some new dirt on top of old dirt.
and let the motherfucking new dirt do its thing. You feel me? Get some eggshells, peanut shells. What's the other?
Oh yeah, no, I still got some dirt mixtures and shit in containers. So I do got some shit I
Oh
could use from this other garden shit that I had.
yeah. Yeah, my wife came over. Let me say this correctly. My ex-wife came over, right? It was her and the kids, so they was over chilling with me. You know, it was a little celebration weekend type shit. Man, she cooked my onion, but she chopped the whole shit up and used it. I chopped the onion up, but I'm gonna leave that bulb in the middle because I want to see some growth. She chopped the whole shit up, bro. She cooked the whole onion. I'm still hurt. I got some motherfucking garlic left, but I'm
I
always
gotta
just see how
send
this
you some
garlic.
shit though. I gotta send you some shit that I know you could utilize because it's an indoor garden with the apple juice box, not the boxes, but like the 2 gallon apple juice containers, the plastic ones.
Yeah, got the
Like
hoses, the onions.
but yeah, you could cut that shit open and put some soil in that motherfucker and grow all kinds of shit in there. So I was looking at some of those online, and somebody had a nice little setup set right in their corner, where it's just like I want to say it was like 25 different products that they was growing, but nice size and fit right on the shelf, nice lighting and everything. Didn't even take much. All they had was a shelf and the light, natural air.
I just bought some. I was on Amazon, right? Like my shit took 2 weeks to come, right? It's a small box, but it's some shit called like stackable herb gardening or growth gardening. I got that shit, and so now I got the 2 pumps. I'm gonna line up. I went and got my hoses from my old apartment. I done packed up a whole shit. I got my hoses, all kind of shit. But I got the hose. I'm gonna plug the aquaponics hose from the middle or from the bottom, like a 5 gallon bucket, all the way to the top of the stackables, which is I'm gonna say 3 feet, right? And I'm gonna let that shit drain down, and I'm gonna start plugging in. Like you gotta look this shit up. I'll probably see the link or something later, but it's like a stackable fucking garden, and then you could just like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this shit because I got soil and I got gravel, but aquaponics is different. So I might like leave the soil at the top. Aquaponics, I might leave 2 stacks of soil at the top and water that regularly, but then aquaponics the 3 bottom stacks or some shit like that because I just want to try the shit. But I want to do cucumbers. The pineapple plant is probably something I want to do, but I want to be able to transport that down south because I probably move next year. But the pineapple plant, like that right there, that's some shit I'm really about. Growing a pineapple plant. Like, coming on YouTube, nigga, do you see this shit? Pineapple. Like I'm about that shit. That shit is real easy if you do it one way. If you grow from the seed, it's a different.
Look up when you get a chance. Look up hydroponic DIY grow box, and that'll show you different ways.
Oh, that's the container box with the you drill a 4 or 5 holes.
I'm just saying, just in general though, because if you look at it, they'll show you techniques that you can use to water anything that you're trying to grow like that.
I'm trying to use the fish tank because it has the natural ammonia.
I'm just saying, like as far as like a water setup goes.
Yeah,
they have all kinds of unique.
Let me tell you, yeah, I've been looking at them niggas. I've been drawing and mapping them out, which is I've been reading blueprints, which is fucked up. But I'm trying to get the fish tank, right? The goldfish tank, which has an abundance of piss and shit from goldfish, to fertilize my fucking aquaponics. So I'm gonna get I don't know if I'm gonna use gutter or PVC pipe and use vertical or horizontal grow beds, but that's my next step as far as this goldfish tank and filtration. So I'm gonna have my shit filtered, but the shit is gonna pump all the way up to the fucking the plants first, and then I'll filter the shit through the filtration system for the fish tank and then spray it back and let that shit cycle. But other than that, like I'm trying to find the vertical grow beds and then find something to enclose it within 2 to 4 feet because I can't take up too much space. I ain't got no space to begin with as it is now.
Look on just look on Amazon and you can find all kinds of shit.
I'm gonna need to show niggas what I'm doing on Amazon right now. But I did get the grow media. I got the grow media, the clay balls, the what are they like, the reddish brownish clay balls. I got those on order now. I ordered some more of these pods. I ordered one of those progenerative or whatever, one of them things for the germination trays. I ordered one of those. I already got a heat mat, so I'm germinating things in my room right now. But other than that, I'm good. And the shit that you see on camera is some fresh water. I forgot the name of this shit, hawthorn or some shit like that. But it's for the shrimp, so the shrimp can like hide and bury themselves inside this motherfucker. And no, you cannot eat these shrimp. These are not even the motherfuckers is smaller than the shrimps that are in your cup of ramen soup. These are hobbyist shrimp. You gotta be a hobbyist to deal with these motherfuckers. Okay? I'm good because I just feed them cucumbers, and I realize if I feed them cucumbers, I ain't gotta feed them for 4 days. That's what they do. All they do is eat the shit. But keeping the water clear and keeping bugs and worms and infestations is probably more part of the hobby than anything. Yeah. And then anybody who gets a fish tank, never buy or let a bladder snail have babies inside your tank. You'll never be able to get rid of them. That's just how that works. Hey, there goes one crawling across the tank right now, right at the bottom. There he goes. See that motherfucker? That's a big one, which means he survived a very long time. And he's small compared to the big ones.
Yeah, can't do it. Not patient enough.
Oh, man, you ain't got to worry about the snails. You ain't got to do nothing with them niggas. They grow them themselves. It'll freak you out. Matter of fact, if you take this plant, right, and let the snails and the plants just grow inside a tank, which is bubbles, bro, that shit'll amaze you. In like 3 or 4 months, it'd be, I don't know, like 100 snails, and the plant would be fucking all over the top of the tank. You'd be like, what the fuck is going on here? 6 months, the plant will take over the whole tank, and the snails will take. You be like, yo, this shit is bugged out. And that's why I'm going for this, because I want to sell the goddamn snails soon. My goldfish eat them.
Cool. That's what I have to deal with in the summertime here in the backyard. A bunch of snails and shit.
Oh, those are out. Oh, man.
Shit.
Yeah, you know what? Catch some motherfuckers, bro. Catch some motherfuckers, bro. You catch them, you can sell them some more bitches.
Yeah. Man, my dog be trying to eat them and shit.
Yeah, dogs ain't. Man, I got in trouble, man, because I remember I took my dog outside. It was a nice sunny day. It was hot. It was great. And then my dog seen a squirrel, and I was like, "Oh, get him!" And I let the leash go, and he caught the motherfucker. Like usually, you don't catch. You know what I'm saying? Like usually, squirrels be booking. Motherfuckers, not none of this nigga caught the squirrel. I'm with my wife at the time, man. She like, "Oh my god, he caught it! Go get it out of his mouth." Now I gotta go. Out of pit bull mouth. It's a squirrel and a pit bull. And the squirrel is for his life, and the pit bull is like, "I got you bitch." Oh my god, I had to tell my pit bull like the squirrel go. And he did. The fuck, yo. It was like, this is, I think it was where the red fern grows. I read this book, but they used to take their red birds out to catch little fucking coons and shit. Not black people. I'm talking about raccoons. That's what's in the book. And I felt like that. I felt like where the red fern grows, my pit bull caught a fucking squirrel. Battle out this some of my bitch, and here she go in the back of my ear. Oh my god, that squirrel might have rabies. Get him out of save the dog. Oh my god. Oh, that shit ruined the experience for me. The pit bull going to catch a squirrel. Nigga, he had the squirrel. He had that shit. He had that motherfucker in his mouth. He like, He had that nigga down. Yeah. She like, no, squirrels have rabies. I was like, oh. Let him go! Let him go! Let him go, dog! I go running through the dog. He let him go. Oh, that was some bullshit, man. Dog called a squirrel, nigga. I missed that nigga, man. That nigga, I still use in certain areas, okay? Let me tell you, shot. He was baptized by fire. I brought him to the projects, and the first day he got into a fight with a 3-year-old pit bull at 3 months, and the pit bull locked on his tail, and I nearly lost my hand trying to pull my goddamn dog off the pit bull who locked on his tail. Finally, we got the pit bull off, but ever since at that point in time, right after that, I don't know if I can say this live without. Is there like a When you murder somebody and you can still be charged if you talk about this shit, like, is there a motherfucking statute of limitations on those? Because I don't want to talk about my shit. And I know that fight. You going to jail. You going to jail. That shit. Hey, but we used to feed our dogs chickens live, right? There's this park in Brooklyn. It's like right, y'all niggas don't laugh at me, Slap. I took the film before the bus stop. Listen, it's a park in Brooklyn, right? And it's like an in-depth place. It's like if you feel like you with water, you can make a pool and it's stacked down, right? So we used to we went to the butcher shop, the live butcher shop. You can buy like a lamb, a fucking goat, chickens, pigeons, shit like that. So we bought 4 chickens, and then we threw them shits inside the pit, and then we let the pit bulls go on the chickens. And the pit bulls fucked them chickens up, nigga. Like that's how we used to train pit bulls to taste blood. And other than eating that live chicken, which my dog seemed to be pussy. Even when I let him go on the cat, he had a whole cat in a staircase by himself. That cat fucked him up, okay? The cat, I had to give him a whole bath. He was sadly, look, my dog never sat down in the bath. That day, that nigga was sitting on the bath. Okay? I was like sponging water over his nose because the cat fucked his whole nose and side of his face up. That bitch, the nigga ran down the stairs. The bitch put all 4 claws on his face. It's like she had the shit like behind his eyes. That nigga couldn't bite. That nigga fucked up on the wall trying to get the cat off his face. And that bitch all claws in that nigga jaw. Oh my god! I was like, oh shit! Cat, my dog. Like first, it was like, dog, get the fuck off the other. This shit was like, get the fuck off my dog. Oh shit! So I don't know how the fuck I got the cat off the dog, right? But I had to bring the dog upstairs, and this nigga face is leaking blood, and now I got to take him into the bathtub, sit him down, and then wash him. You ever been washed with open wounds? It hurts. It hurts for dogs. It hurts for you. Nigga, I'm over here like trying to wash this motherfucker. Man, I said, I bet you won't fuck with another cat, nigga. And this is a baby cat. I swear to God. Like there's big old fat cats. Like he fucked cats up like a baby cat. This was young, angelic. She had the Force, the Matrix. She was like a new Avenger. She fucked up in the staircase that day. Yo, this nigga face was never changed. Like, yeah, man. Yo, y'all niggas, you gonna sick a fucking pit bull on a cat? Put a cat in a fucked up position. She gonna fuck your pit bull up. She gonna whoop that nigga ass. What? Don't let her get the high position, ground, flexing and flip, and get the motherfucking paws in a position where he can't bite, but she can lock. Like pit bulls got locked too. They got locked claws, nigga. She fucked that nigga up. Okay, that cat probably still alive. My dog dead. I know they euthanized that nigga. That cat's still alive. She fucked that nigga up. I don't know how the fuck she got in the staircase anyway, because I'm coming down the staircase And I ain't got no train on this nigga. So the minute we hit the corner, he was like, boom, bang. He went for the cat. Boom. I'm like, oh shit. Let him get it. Fuck it. Here go my baby mama in the back. No, don't let that shit happen. Get him. Why the fuck these women got intuition like that? That nigga got fucked up, and I had to go wash his ass in a bath. Yo, son, I had to wash my ass in the bathroom. I spray her outside because I had to wash that nigga in the bathtub. Big old almond sponges and shit. Like I had to soak it. We're like, I ain't alcohol that nigga because I wasn't trying to die that night. He would have thought I was a cat and fucking me up. I peroxide that nigga with the extra like diluted water. So I'm just hitting this nigga with the phone. Like, that was fucked up, my nigga. He's just looking at me. He got the sad. I ain't clip his ears. So he got ears. Oh, nigga, a pit bull with the long. He was mixed with a boxer, so that's even more fucked up. I had a pit bull mixed with a boxer who was running and had his ears. This nigga looking at me with the saddest look. I almost wanted to cry. Okay, nigga, do you know these fucking animals have fish? That's why I got fish. They can't look at me that way. When these niggas hungry, they just fold up in the corner and start bugging. Here's some pellets. I don't got fish for them niggas no more. Dogs, oh, they look in your face, be all sad. The ears be puffy, they look all low and shit. Then the motherfucking face be all low. They look at you. Ooh, I want to go outside. Fuck you. Fuck you outside. Like, that's how you feel about the situation, right? Nah. Look at that nigga after he done been fucked up. That nigga come inside the room after the bath. He was looking at his bed. He'll fix the shit up with his mouth. You know, he hit the shit 2-3 times with his paw. He lay down that motherfucker and you don't hear a peep for 3 days. Oh, that cat whoop your ass now. You ain't thug like. You want to pull me when you walking? What's up, nigga? Let me get a cat on you. Like, that's how I felt about the shit after the situation. Because that little cat fucked that nigga up. Nigga. Fuck that. Yo, this nigga was fighting dogs that was 2-3 years old. That's been in dog years. And a cat whooped your ass, nigga. I said, nah, I ain't fucking with this nigga right now. Hey, man, go in your corner, man. Go to bed, bro. I ain't see that. I ain't hear the peep. 3 days, nigga. I took him to go pick a piss and shit. That nigga pissed shit. He came right back to me and put the chain on. I'm gonna go back on. This nigga is done. Shit. That cat fucked him up, son. Do not let your dog get fucked up by a cat and be a rat. And his masculinity as a pit bull. That nigga. Hey, yo, let me tell you something though. He was fucking pit bulls up. If a pit bull came by that nigga, he would fuck that shit up. But if he was a cat, that nigga head was down. He'd be like, put the chain on. Put the chain on. Put the chain on, nigga. Put the chain on. It's a cat. Put the chain. Stop put the chain on.
He felt that quick and mighty 100 piece, nigga. Once you feel that quick and mighty 100 piece from a cat, you don't want no smoke.
Man, that cat fucked that nigga up. And then she just caught him. And she caught that position where she had like all 10 claws in that nigga. I said, oh shit, how the fuck am I supposed to get her off? And then both of them just and he growling. I'm like, oh, cat, get off him. I'm screaming. Baby mama screaming in the background. I'm like, oh shit. Then the cat finally went off. And I'm like, sit, nigga. Because he was he acting like he wanted to keep fighting. Nigga, you don't know. Smoke, nigga, it's over, son. She done fucked you up. Sit your goofy ass down. Take these face and go put your face. I had to let the cat run by me. Like, I should have grabbed you. Like, nah, you got my son. Every time by me, I ain't want no smoke. I ain't want no smoke with that cat. Okay? I let that bitch from wherever the fuck she had to go. She found her destination. Cause I ain't want no smoke. I just watched her fuck up A pit bull, nigga. Yeah, tell my punk ass. My face would have been all fucked. Man, listen.
That cat got that lock claw capability. Fuck that.
Took my nigga upstairs. I gave him a flashback, you dig? You know what I mean? That's what you do for your pit bull nigga after he got his ass whooped. And you fought.
He was looking at you like, hold me.
You ain't grab her. Nigga, she fucked you up. What you thought she was gonna do to me?
That nigga had to Save the Children theme attached to him every time he walked after that.
Bro, listen. The dog would be in the shower would be on. The nigga would never sit down. I'd turn the bath on him and sit down. I would just he just be looking at me like a tough nigga.
If you would have left that time and walked back in, he would have been rocking in the shower, holding his knees, man.
Well, he sat down, you know, like they said, the nigga sat down with the curl trail to the side of him and just took the shower. I said, nigga, you never did this before. Oh, damn, I'm getting more cats. Fuck it. This nigga was obedient after that ass whipping from that cat. And all I was doing was taking him to go piss and shit. Oh, you been in the house all day. Let me take you outside. You go downstairs. You know, I'm a lenient owner. I don't want to put you on a goddamn chain walking down the stairs. You all strong and shit trying to pull me down. Oh, fuck that. Let go, nigga. Hey, stop. Go. Stop. Yeah, he hit that last stop. Go. He hit that corner, seen that cat, nigga. He was like, I was like, oh shit, you think this is a squirrel? Yeah. Man, that cat fuck that nigga up. Whoop that nigga whole ass. That shit was fucked up, bro. Hey, yo, bro, I would call my ex-wife right now. Yeah, I should probably call her right now. Like, yo, remember that time you got fucked up by the cat in the staircase? She'd be like, yo. Yo, that shit was fucked up. I had to get a little sponge bath, son. I get a nigga the Prince of King. I feel awkward. It was no clean behind this nigga. Clean, that nigga was fucked up. The bitch, no, nah. I want you to imagine. This nigga was coronavirus. His coronavirus mask was a fucking baby cat. All right? A pit bull had a coronavirus mask as a baby cat. And he couldn't take the mask off. He just couldn't take it off. It was on his face like bang. It was yo, that bitch caught that nigga. Yo, man, I tell you what that if you could see what's in my eyes right now, because I remember the staircase. Picture the staircase. Because yo, this fucking story should be a fucking movie. Be a fucking some how pit bulls get their pit bull skinny, I don't know, masculinity of pit bull taken away. Man, we caught that nigga in the wrong corner at the wrong time. Yo, in fact, when they be like, you can't corner an animal, I believe that shit. Corner the wrong fucking cat if you want to. She fucked that nigga up. She fucked that nigga up, man. And yo, let me tell you how bad she fucked him up. We, both of us, is at the top of the staircase while they are at the bottom getting it popping, and we wouldn't go downstairs to try to help this nigga. We like, oh shit. Oh. It's two of us. This is supposed to be our beloved dog who sleeps with us on the bed every now and then and shit. And we getting fucked up by that. And we just looking at this nigga like, oh shit. Hey, yo, the bow. Yo, it was that fucked up. It was that fucked up, right? And as the owners, we should be really ashamed of ourselves. Being involved in that shit. If you'd have seen where that cat was moving, my nigga, and he deserved that ass whooping. He should have read on like that. She must have been through something prior to getting caught up in that corner. Nigga just hit the place at the wrong time. And we lived through that. But he was fucked up, man. That nigga was a sucker for cats like that. Man. That nigga did not fuck with no cat. I don't even think he fucked with a squirrel after that, to be honest with you. Soon after my daughter was born, like I rid of the nigga. But man, the bat right there, we was at the top of the stairs, bro. It's 16 stairs. I remember the shit. It's 16 stairs in the building. I turned the shit because I was running from the police. It was eight flights in the building, 16 stairs. You know what I'm saying? I was able to like skip 4 when I was running down the stairs, or able to skip 4 when I was running up the stairs. That's how but yeah, he was at the bottom staircase back there. It was the B. You know, when you're in the projects, there's A, B, and if you're in a good project, there's C. But we was in the B staircase through the back door, and you know, we hit the motherfucking last floor, first floor to the lobby. Boom, we hit that right, and that nigga just seen the cat, and we was just like, oh shit, boom. So he cut the cat over there by the back door to the outro entrance, and the niggas got it popping, and that cat fucked that nigga up, man. And that's all I can say about that shit, nigga. Nigga, young, you know, that nigga went out like a soldier, nigga. That nigga got a bath after that. Like, I don't know to tell anybody else. He got a bath. That nigga ate good. Like, I think I gave him some white rice and like some boiled chicken. Like, man, you got fucked up. Usually you gotta whip like you get your ass whipped again, your ass whipped again. And that's how that was as a dog. And watching that shit, I was like, yo, my nigga, here's this bowl of white rice and a bowl of chicken. He didn't eat that shit till the morning, son. That's how you know that nigga was fucked up. It's a pit bull. This is the brutal pit bull mixed with a boxer. Ass whooped by a baby cat. It wasn't an old cat. Because the old cat would have got fucked up. You know, old cat with the hanging belt. Nah, it was one of them young, agile. Them motherfucking cats still had abs and shit. Like, man, that cat fucked that nigga. Yeah, that nigga come through the shit out the dog, son. And I was scared when the cat ran up the stairs past me. So I wasn't the only person scared, bro. My wife was with me. Nigga, she was scared too when the cat ran up. He jumped on me, and I was like, oh, we both was like, oh, shit, because the cat just hit the stairs. Nigga, fuck this door. Boom, boom, boom. And the dog, he tried to run, and he looked, and I was like, no. He just pressed that, I'm gonna take you outside to piss and shit, and I'm at the wash your ass, nigga, because you got your ass whipped. Cat. Oh, that shit was crazy, bro.
Oh, man. All right, Joe. Let me get off this motherfucker and take my dog out.
Like, no cats. No cats. No.
Hell no, I ain't coming back with no horror stories like that. My dog ain't gonna give me that look like Tina when she was getting her ass beat and nobody saved her. Fuck that.
My nigga had scars on his face after that. That nigga had light skin. The dog had light skin people scars. Nigga. I gotta find them fucking pictures. I'm gonna show the pictures because niggas be like, you joking, you having fun. I'm gonna find them fucking pictures. I'm gonna show that shit because I got before after he had his ass whooped. Nigga. Man. Right, let me end this shit. Go ahead for a welcome, bro. I'm gonna catch up with you too later, man. Thanks everybody for coming through and stay corona free.
Corona. All right, Joe.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.